Checkity check. Microphone check. Why is Evil Dead 2 trending? That one's been out a minute. Check. My checking's not working. Can you guys hear me? Audio's the devil. It can never be too careful. Thank you, Rain to See. Thank you. Thank you, Walking Miracle. I got peanut butter pretzel in my mouth. It made it hard to say miracle. Time to put those up. No worries, Rain to See. I appreciate you. I really do. It's almost time. It's time. Do the thing. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy NFTuesday. How the hell are you? Happy early Halloween. Halloween Eve. Or is it just Eve? The Eve. What's up, Misty? Randy C. Thank you for that sub. Who was that? That was Punked. 58 months. Coming up on 5 years. Hear the Revenge. You missed the whole thing. I was just about to sign off. No, I'm kidding. I'm just starting. Just getting going. Randy C, happy Tuesday to you. The combination of Tuesday and Friday. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Sounds like a French last name. Thank you guys for being here. Walking Miracle, thank you for the help. I found some spooky non-DMCA music. Is that a good balance? Oh yeah, hear the Revenge. That's not DMCA free music. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Hear the Revenge. The OGs know. I made a bunch of these when I made the shirts back in the day, and I like that these don't have the year on there. Really like the way these came out. It's been one of my favorite hats I've ever had. I love a good beanie. Can't wear them that often, but Liz, why is it a pink hand? Curtis Massey, what's up? How are you now? Oh, I got to push this thing to Twitter. And then Twitter needs to work on this interface. This is, I got to push it from one area to make it live. Then I got to go over to my profile, find the live, and then sometimes I can get the chat, but not always to pop out. Says I'm not live. Kind of love the wave. Yeah, I do see. That's funny. Walking Miracle says, I was wondering about the music, but figured it was stream okay. Darn you, Lars. You get it. Freaking Lars. Yo, Geek Drifter, 36 months, 3 years. Thank you, Geek Drifter. How are you now? Still not live. I'm still not live. I'm not. There we go. Finally have the chat. Hype train. There we go. Thank you for kicking that off. Excellent NFT design. Today, form works. Thank you, Randy C. Let's take a look at that NFT design. If I can get this window to resize for me. Oh, there's a fun crow noise in there. Trying to just resize this chat window, and it does not want to go. Yeah, this is the free NFT for today. Anybody got me a? Do you know what that's from, or what that's inspired by? because I didn't go into the level of detail they have. But toot toot. Not far off, Misty, but not quite right. Same to you here, The Revenge. You're dialing it in. You've got the genre and the idea. Curtis Massey's bringing it in even closer. It's a specific Disney thing. You're getting there. There we go. Brass Octopus got it. I'm gonna give bonus points to Brass Octopus. Where is my? I don't know if maybe I can do that here. Let's see. If I go just that and I say add points, and then I got to put your name. 04 100. Did that work? Yeah, did it. Wait, why did I go to YouTube? Oh, are you kidding me? I specifically accidentally said just YouTube. Can I delete? I can delete that one. Yeah, let's do that. But it didn't actually delete. Let's try again. This chamber has no windows and no door. I wish I could do that voice, like for real. Oh, I better put that back inside. Let's see. It's not going to go back automatically. There it goes. You're welcome, Brass Octopus. Good guess on that. Yeah, I wanted to do the same level of detail they have in the Haunted Mansion official logo, but jeez, it would take me forever. I started doing this in all vector, and then realized to get the effect I wanted, I wouldn't be able to do that. Here's what the official one looks like. What? There. Right in the center of the screen there. That's what the official one looks like. They've got all that ornate detail around the outside, and I wanted to do, like, it'd be fun to do Foley Hoot's face, and then add some details around and put, like, the Nerdagon at the bottom. But already I spent, like, an hour and a half on that thing, and I did not have the time to spend 2+ hours additional to get all the details. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Randy C. That's a good call. I looked for a font that could mimic the "the" over Haunted Mansion. I found one, I put it in, and it for some reason my brain wanted to read it. New Nerds Unite. In New Nerds Unite. It wasn't just an extra thing, it was like part of the title. So I opted out of it. But I did go down that path. That's a good thought. Thank you, Brass Octopus. Cool Jason. What's up, Ooga? How are you now? You like the ghost on them? Oh, thank you. This was a Target item. He's got little posable, bendy, stretchy arms and legs. That's just one big, long, weird leg. I've got another one back over here that's hanging out on the neon. There's a pumpkin guy, and they also had like a Frankenstein green guy, but I didn't get him. I originally thought, because they have suction cups on the bottom, that it would be fun to have them like hanging off of the PC case, but the suction cups will absolutely not hold. I don't know why. Apparently, cheap suction cups don't suck, is the deal. Hey, what's up, P King? How are you now? Hear the Revenge. Are we still talking about? Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. We all know that. It didn't work. I tried. I did try. That comment should have been held. I like Target's almost life-size plastic skulls in different colors. I have 12. Yeah, they make some pretty good stuff. I get trapped by that area at the front all the time, looking at stuff and thinking, oh, I could do this with that. I could make this with that. And then like I buy stuff and then I do nothing. So at least these are in play, not wasted money. And then it's also like, $2, $3, $5. So you're not like, this is I can't spend the money. You can justify those prices. Very cool decorations. I agree. That's weird. I saw your comment appear here before it appeared in the chat that I read. I'm wondering if this is slowed, because it's a combined chat with YouTube and Twitter that I'm looking at over here. That would be very interesting if that was slower. That wouldn't be good. I have to pay attention to it from here on out. When you guys chat, I'm going to be looking. Somebody say something. No, that was the same time. I got a wooden pumpkin at the other retailer that I picked up. Other retailer? Hey, look. I already have it on. You would have had a hard time finding it.
Hi, Bruce. How's it going?
Remember my beautiful wife?
All here.
Remember when she used to join us? She's been so busy.
When?
I'm impressed Randy C spelled it correctly, too.
I know, you
So did Misty.
Hi, Walking Miracle.
Thank you, Randy C. I grew it myself.
Walking Miracle, I was so jealous that Sully got to meet you in New York this year. That's so cool. Maybe if I go next year, you can go too.
If you go next year?
What?
Then I can go?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like implying you were going to go without me. Kelly's just going to go to New York Comic Con. I'll stay here with the kids, with Macy and Charlie. Thank you, Randy.
I would stay and hang out, but Macy actually has a half day of school today. I want to go pick her up. Yeah, and then my dad's in town from Denver, so we're going to go have some lunch with him. I should be working today, but I'm not.
And Miracle,
What?
will we go into STCC, maybe? Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did tell me that. She did tell me that in New York. I just remembered. I forgot. I probably forgot to tell you all kinds of things that happened in New York.
Probably. Right, Missy? Yeah, I'm going alone next year without you.
Wow. Right after Peking slaps you in the face with a Kelly. Kelly.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. So we'll see you in a little while. Okay, you guys have fun today. We'll see you later. Okay, bye. I really actually have to go.
Some bits. Thank you, Savage. I just realized that I think we completed a hype train. I didn't send you guys any points. Let me add points all here. Why is that not going away? Why is that not going? Choo-choo, said Geek Drifter. There we go. I just added 100 points to you guys. Yeah. So Macy's school district has this thing. It is the dumbest thing ever. So this whole week, and I know some of the other kids have it too, but all week, she goes to school normal time in the morning, and she's done at 11:30, 11:45. So that they can have parent-teacher conferences in the afternoon. So every day, the entire family's schedule is jacked up. Instead of just have the kids go to school on Monday, Tuesday, and have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, and you can have your teacher meetings those days. Win more availability. It makes zero sense to me. So you got to figure out if you're working, if both parents are working, whatever the situation is. The kids, if they don't have access to the bus or they don't want to ride the bus, now you got to get them there. You also got to get them home. And then in the afternoon, they're all like, the kids are all like, I want to go hang out with my friends. So they get all together, and then they go over to this area that's not too far from the school, and it's a giant shopping center with like a grocery store and a Kohl's and all this stuff. And they just wander around and go to these different businesses. And, you know, they're 13. They don't understand that hanging out in a business and asking for a free water and sitting at their tables and hanging out like it's the high school cafeteria or the school cafeteria is, not something the business really wants because you're not spending any money. Yet, that's what they go do. So, great job, school district. All week, half days, weird. 100%. Randy C said, new Santa Sully popcorn bucket in the Disney store, FYI. Here we go. Disney store. I did not see this. Official Disney store. Search Sully. Sometimes that works. Sometimes not. Oh, it's this one. I have this one. You can't see it. And I can't angle the camera, but I have it. Thanks to Bruce Wang. He sent me that because he works at Disney now, and he went over and scooped it up. But while we're here, let's see what else we got. We got these ears. I saw them at Disney. Horrible. They're not even the right Sully colors. Like, I guess they're made to be like ears for a female, and they're supposed to have more of a pink hue. Is my only guess. They're not the proper Sully colors. Got it, and don't got it because it's for toddlers. And got it. I have the Sully items from their list. Let's see, what else is Monsters, Inc.? Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, that's a fun headband. Or Mickey ears. Look at this one. Monsters Inc.'s got Sully, Boo, and what is his name? Randall. That's really cool. I like that. There's a gift card? Might need that. So all this at Disney when we went, I really like this letter jacket. If that comes down in price, if they clearance it out, I might get it. I have the Scream canister. I did get a dope jersey I've only worn a couple of times. I should probably wear that. Oh, that's a fun one, the Employee of the Month. That's an interesting mini figure of Mike Wazowski. Let's see. Red Ranger said, especially since nothing gets done for students during half day. Yeah, it's the same thing with like work when they're like, oh, we're going to let y'all out early on Friday for the long weekend. I just got here at 8 and I'm leaving at noon. Like, I could send 3 emails and go to lunch. Like, makes no sense. Schedule should keep the kids and show movies for the afternoon. I mean, that would be better. Oh, no, Randy, I wasn't mad that you showed it to me. I was hoping maybe it was an updated one or slightly different. I don't want to miss out on anything, so always tell me if you see something fun. Yeah, Bruce Wayne's awesome. He's so sweet. I've met him a couple times in person now, thanks to Priscilla's parties during San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, he also got me this shirt. He also sent me this shirt. I thought it was appropriate for the day. Very fun. Punk says, like Sheldon with the comics. Got it. That was me at conventions when I would see the stuff that's further behind in the booth, like the expensive pops. I'd be like, got it. Now it's like, got it, had it, got it, had it. Fucking Miracle says, I tagged you in something on Twitter like 10 minutes before the stream. ESPN will be doing a Monsters Inc. inspired overlay for an NFL game. What? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I didn't see this. Oh, wait, there's audio?
Just watch this. All right, listen up, fellas. Now Go easy on him, Mike. All right. Just watch this. All right, listen up, fellas. Now, I know we got a tough game ahead of us, so it's only natural to be a little anxious, maybe even a little scared, see? But we're going for the big one. The whole bowl of nachos. Yeah. And we got to focus now. Who are we?
We're number one!
And why is that?
Because we get the job done!
That's right. Now let's get out there and let's go!
Ooh, I like the Monsters Inc. football helmet. I want one of those. Oh, so cool. It's Macy's Eagles, or Misty's Eagles.
December 8th at 8 Eastern, exclusively on ESPN2, Disney Plus, Disney XD, and
How
Disney Channel.
Fun. That's so cool. I love the logo.
Go easy on him, Mike.
All right.
Oops.
Just watch this. All right, listen up, fellas. Now
Go easy on him, Mike.
All right.
Screenshot that real quick. Nope, that didn't work.
Go easy on him, Mike.
All right. Just watch.
I pushed the wrong button before. There we go.
Go easy on him, Mike.
All right.
Where'd it go?
Just watch this. All right, let's listen up, fellas.
Where did it go?
I know we got a tough game ahead of us, so it's only natural to be a little anxious, maybe even a little scared, see? But we're
There it
going
is.
for the big one. The whole bowl of nachos.
Yeah.
And we got to focus now. Who are we?
We're number one!
And why is that?
Because we get the job done!
That's right. Now let's get out there and let's go!
Okay, that'll work. Save as
Are you ready for some football?
BNG. Let's put that.
Monsters Fun Day Football.
That's really
kicks
cool.
off December 8th at 8 Eastern.
Thanks for sharing that, Walking
exclusively
Miracle.
on
That's really
ESPN2,
cool.
Disney Plus, Disney XD, and Disney Channel.
Where'd he go?
Go easy on him, Mike.
All right. Just wait.
It'd be cool if they'd let me stream it. Chase Stewart said, love the NFT today. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Did we get the message over on YouTube? Did we add it? Hold on. Let me save this first. I didn't add it. And I'm not implying that Misty should always remember that stuff. I should be on it as well. Make a new folder for this. We'll call it Monsters Inc. Football. Not Monsters University, it's Monsters Inc. Football logo ESPN. Because I'll look it up in different keywords for sure. That's really neat. Yeah, they did Toy Story last year. That's right, Punk. I'm behind on the chat. Sorry. Hey, how are you now? Here I am. Sorry to keep you all waiting. So, got any plans for Halloween? In fact, we do, Curtis. Kelly has a client we're good friends with, her and her husband, and they're throwing a big Halloween party. They got a big place that a lot of people will be trick-or-treating at, so they're throwing a party, and then Macy's going to go with us, and they've asked that she hand out candy at the front door, so she'll be handing out candy. She's excited because it's a house that they used to frequent whenever they lived in on the other side of the bridge here. So she's kind of like a full circle moment where she's going to be not only she went to the house to get candy, now she's going to be handing out candy at the house. So we're getting dressed up and doing that. Hope the monster do the tush push, guaranteed with the Eagles, right? Sully said, got to make an NU logo out of that. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Tokuma, what's up, baby? How are you now? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, brother. Red Ranger said, thought of you when I saw that. Yeah, right? I hope so. So, yeah, Allie, I didn't think about it last week when I last streamed. And then some other stuff came up this week with schedule, so I've had to alter things. I will not be doing a Whatnot tomorrow, but I will be doing one on Thursday. On Friday, there's a chance I may have a small stream. We've got to work out logistics with the schedule on when we're going to be going places, but like the party's not till later in the evening. I may be able to do a mid-afternoon stream so that we can hang out a little bit. Oh, really, Randy C? Some new limited Funko web exclusive pops scheduled for November. Let's take a look. Funko.com. I need to reach out to Funko because they did seem open to working together on some stuff. So I want to see if I could get their attention maybe on some of this stuff. Is there something we could do with it? I doubt they're going to want to send me these for free or whatever, but you never know. What do we got here? On Halloween, we already knew about this one. You got the Angel Imperious. That's just an amazing mold. Very, very cool. That's from Diablo. Then we got Homer on a scale with a pop protector. It sounds like Homer's got a pop protector. I think it's Homer with a donut. That drops on November 7th. Next. What day of the week is that? That's next Friday. They're always on Friday. Then we got the Pop Mad Hatter Glow. Oh, that's cool. Kind of looks like a Hatbox Ghost in that glow color. That one's LE 5000. All three of these are LE 5000. Oh, then a Krang and Bubble Walker on November 21st, which is the first day of Extra Life. That would be a cool thing to get for a giveaway. I wonder if I can convince them to do that for Extra Life. Oh, and looks like Jumbo Chan Scorpion sold out. Or at least it reached its deadline, because it had limited availability. That's really cool. For Extra Life, Corp matching funds ends on October 31st. Just FYI, if your employer does matching funds. Wait. So if you're donating to Extra Life has a deadline of October 31st? Really? You can't do it through the end of the year? That's interesting. I didn't know that they had that. That they had a limitation. I would have thought it would have been long as they get their money from an employer. Huh. Darth Wacko said, I'll probably get the Homer and the Krang, maybe the Mad Hatter. They don't necessarily excite me, but I'm having fun grabbing the LEs that I like at least a little. I mean, if you can get them, right? You know, that LE 5000. Super, super rare, unlike the NFTs, which there were far fewer of. So people are losing their noodle over flipping those things. I don't know what the most recent, what was the most recent one that sold out? Are these in, yeah, oh, we had the Superior Iron Man, LE 5000. Let's see what that's doing now. I saw somebody on Twitter earlier saying they never got theirs, that they got the shipping information, but it never arrived. You still have a Phantasm? Nice. Let's see. So that was $24.99. Plus you had to use the points, at least if you wanted to be early, and you had to pay shipping, I would imagine. So let's call it at least a $30 pop, right? 35. Not a lot of profit in flipping these. I don't know if that's just because Iron Man's been done so many times and this doesn't look like your traditional Iron Man, but people were lucky to get $45 for it. There's an auction that went for $29. Like, that's not even worth this person's effort. They took a bit of a loss on that, unless they got it at HQ somehow. There you go, Misty. Okay, that makes more sense. So Drew's company. So y'all still could make any donations that you want in the next few days. Get the company match, and that would be nice. And keep in mind that I'll be doing things like normal, where the more you donate, the more prizes you can win. And we already have on board Butts on Things is on there now. We got Turtle Beach on. Let me look at my list. These are guaranteed already. Where'd it go? $7 a pop. Butts on Things, Display Geek, My Pops, Turtle Beach, U2's all agreed already. And then I still have a verbal from Fugitive Toys, Abominable Toys, Evil's Toy Lair. I already have, and then Mike has always helped us out. So there should be some good prizes. I wish I had more info for you now, but it takes time. Hey, Jam on Twitter, what's up? Sully, I hope you see this. Thank you. Pops got here safe and sound. Yeah, love to hear it. Thank you, Jam, for letting me know. Darth Wacko says, I got auto modded. What do I do? It's an auto and I don't see it. So you must have used one of the words that I put in the list that trips people out. Like, did you use the W word that rhymes with small fart? Or did you mention a leak? Or did you wear Crocs today? Or there's a number of things. Maybe you said Funkos, because that's not a thing. I don't allow it. It's not a thing. I don't think LE 5000 needs points for purchase, does it? I don't remember all the rules, honestly, Randy C. I thought there was still like an early access issue if you wanted with the points. I don't know. Walking Miracle. That sounds very unlikely, Misty. We can all mistake stuff for universal truth. I mean, people do it every day. The F word you typed, said Misty to Darth Wacko. He must have said Funkos. Darth Wacko. Darth Wacko, you're better than that. Also, don't say Legos. Legos is not a thing. You buy Lego products, Lego sets, Lego bricks, Lego minis, but you don't buy Legos. You don't put together Legos. Okay, Krang may need points, but I don't think Homer or Mad Hatter will, says Rainy C. Yeah, it should say right on the website. Yeah, none of these say early access with points. You're right. I forgot that they point that out on the website. If it does need points early, it's like this Tron one. Fan rewards early access, and then there's the number of points. Maybe one of these Fridays I'll actually remember to try. I wouldn't mind picking up the Krang. That's pretty dope. Here the Revenge says, I wear those every day. I'm guessing you're talking about Crocs. I'm sorry. My 2 Whatnot 2-packs arrived today. Yeah, Randy, that worked out, man. They let me combine it. I was wrong. I was able to combine those. So it was tricky to find in the right size box, but I finally did, and it's got mucho padding. So hopefully they arrive great. I don't say Funko with an S. Thank God, Darth Wacko. Thank God. The selling is really driving the values back down pretty fast after the first 48 hours or so when they start hitting mailboxes. Yep, I believe it. It really is about being first to market to get those listed. So those who do like pre-sales or list it right as soon as they've got their order in are probably getting more money for these. We're not surprised. I was surprised the program did so well, but I'm not surprised to see that after each one of these, the resale value is going down a bit until they hit a real fire mold again, and then that may change. I don't think any of the ones that are coming up like Homer, Mad Hatter, or Krang are gonna, maybe Krang. It has a better chance than the others because it's a really cool mold and it's LE. But I don't think those are gonna push the needle back up. Creative spelling may bypass the filter unless he's already thought of that. Hey, Randy. Hey, don't be helping people. Not with that. Funko in parentheses S is the best Funko. Don't at me. That makes it look like it's a protected thing, like a Circle TM, Circle C, some of that BS that doesn't actually do anything. Darth Wacko says, adding S to words that don't need it bothers me too. Thank the good Lord. I knew you were one of us good ones. I don't like when people say Kroger's. I did that for a long time thinking it was there, so I feel bad. I was an idiot. I always ask, why don't you just go to one of them? I'm going to Kroger's. Why? You get it all at one Kroger? Meliu, what's up? How are you now? Randy said, "Ha, sorry, I would add the misspellings to the filter too." Yeah, there you go. People need to learn. Nadu said, got an email from V Friends yesterday, and in it they say there is going to be an NFT sweepstakes for their new product release. Oh, very cool. Thank you, Meliu. I finally got the power back to the Extra Life light. I had to steal that for the air conditioning. Got the Halloween pulsing behind the shelves. Got my neon back up for the Halloween, and changed the case to match the orange. Yeah, I like having the neon. I think it just looks really cool in any stream when somebody has the neon in the background. It has because it's like more of a bokeh background, faded a little bit. It gives it a different vibe. If I go completely off screen and it focuses on the background, it kind of clears it up a little bit. I couldn't tell any difference there. It does look a little different though when I'm like completely off frame. Funko TM. There's two ways to say Porsche for whatever reason. I always say Porsche, but I think in the commercials they say Porsche. I like how they say Jaguar. Although they don't say it much anymore because Jaguar changed everything and killed their brand. They lost like 85% market share within like 2 years because of their brand change. Wow. Does anyone know which redemption drop is shipping out right now? My next one is Avatar. No, I don't ever look at the emails, to be honest with you, Curtis Massey. When they say something's shipping, I might glance at it, but I just wait for the box and then I open it. Neon and LED, same. No, they're different. Neon is a gas within a glass tube, where LED is a digital light. But the neon, like that, if I break the neon, it's actually not good for you. It can be toxic. But if I were to drop it and break it, there's no fixing that. Now this, I don't know that these two are necessarily real neon, but on an LED you see a series of small lights, like dots on the back. I think these might be real neon. Whereas the lighting up behind the shelvings, that is definitely LED. Night Bodega says, happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween to you too. Randy C said you can see what is shipped on the drop website too under activity redemptions. That's correct. That is correct. Darth Wacko says, I stopped checking the shipping status too. It gets here when it gets here. I'll take the surprise. I wish more people would take that approach, and I'm not dogging anybody because I've been called out on even mentioning this before, but the anxious energy of when's it going to get here? Did it ship? I want it tomorrow. And then, and no offense, you can do that if you want. I don't want it for me. I don't like that anxious energy. And then like people put it on Funko. Like, you said March. Well, it's March 1st. It's 12:02 a.m. Like, you got to give it a moment. You said 1 week. It's literally been 5 days. Like, you haven't even let it be a week. Like, people get so tripped out about it. There's so many reasons why a package can go to the shipping center and then take a long time to get to you. It can get held up for numerous reasons. But again, if you're super excited and that's just like, oh, I can't wait, I'm so excited, that's awesome. That's great. Just don't, as long as you're not putting the anger out on somebody else, right, that you haven't gotten it. LED is more energy efficient and lasts longer than neon. That is correct. I used to work at an electric company. I did know that. Anyone going to see Back to the Future in theaters? Says Punked. I would love to, but I just went like last year or year before. They showed it at a local theater and we saw it then, so I don't need to go back again necessarily. There's a few movies I'd like to see at the theater right now, so I'd rather spend my money on that. Austin in the house, Keel Appeal. What's up, baby? How are you now? Hope you're doing well. We miss you. I miss not seeing your face this year. It is kind of nice to get those LEs, talking about the limited edition pops, in like a week, though, comparatively. Compared to the NFTs, yeah. And I mean, I think that's why, looking at it, that the NFT program was not as successful as people simply do not have the patience to wait for it. It's too much time. End of story. Like, that's it. So this shirt I'm wearing, I was just mentioning earlier, Bruce Wayne got me this at Disney, California Adventure. And it's got Sully with the outstretched arms, looking pretty evil. Says we scare because we care. But it's definitely a Halloween special vibe. I've only worn it a couple of times. I like the doors have little bat wings. Really, really cool. Nice touch. Here, the Revenge says the issue now is it's a month into Q4 and there are no updates from Q3 shipping. To some, yeah, that's definitely an issue. I find it interesting. People keep saying, well, if they're going to actually deliver the stuff they owe us and not just close the whole program, they're not going to do that. But they definitely ran into some issues, and logistically now, I don't think there's anybody focused on it left at Funko. Nobody that cares. So they're probably just kind of letting it go, like, it'll get here when it gets here for them. Prey and Badlands in theaters together. Oh, I just rewatched Prey. Great movie. What did I just watch the other day? And the main actress from Prey was in it. Oh, I watched this new Netflix movie from Catherine Bigelow, which ultimately I cannot recommend. I was very let down by the film. Red Ranger says, just like the General commercials, it's my money and I want it now. Yep. Night Bodega says that shirt is awesome. Awesome of Garrett. Yeah, exactly. He's amazing. He got me that in the Sully popcorn bucket. It's a big Sully's, like that big. I took a photo and shared that on Instagram a few months ago. Yeah, an update would be great. I agree with that here, the Revenge. Just keep people posted, because a lot of people, that is the main issue, is the lack of communication. I think it's important with any business. If you're gonna have things like that, I think you need to update occasionally. The Batman NFTs that were delayed, yeah, I'm waiting on those myself. Did you see that Funko actually made a tweet saying that drop orders will be fulfilled? Yeah, we talked about it here on stream on Friday of last week. We actually read the tweet, and then we went and looked at all the comments below. I was really impressed by a number of people who were very chill about all of it, and were like, hey, just wish drop would come back, wouldn't be gone forever, love drop. There were a lot of great comments, and then a few, like, somebody tried to call it a scam, which it's a scam if they rug pull, and run with your money, but Funko's not going to be doing that, though. JG Wentworth, 877 cash now. Did you watch it? Welcome to Dairy. No, I did not watch it yet. Definitely not something that Kelly would watch, so I'm gonna have to watch that on my own. This weekend, I'm gonna have some additional time to do that. She's going. We have Halloween, then she's doing like a little girls' weekend for a couple days with her friends. They do it every year, where they go shop all day for like Christmas presents. So I'll have some time, and maybe I'll watch it then. No, I did watch Novocaine and I liked it. Was that the actress from Prey? I didn't know that. Maybe because I had forgotten. After I watched Novocaine, then I watched Prey, and I didn't go back. Was that her? Wow. Drop customer service is still amazing and still working. Had to email them last week. Answer sent within 24 hours. See, I'm not shocked to hear that. There's a number of people I read comments. There was at least one that was like, I was going back and forth with them, and then all of a sudden they ghosted me. Don't bother sending them. This was in the comments on Twitter. And don't bother sending them because they're not going to respond. And I wanted to go, like, there was a back and forth, so they did respond to you at some point. And then you probably took it too far. That's probably why you're not getting any updates from them. Or they already gave you all the information they had, and they can't give you that same information again. Those are some... Oh, there's the... That really tripped me out, that 877. Very gory. That's what I would expect from Welcome to Dairy. Yeah. I'll be watching it with the lights on at around noon, 1 o'clock. Darth Wyko said I was definitely one of those positive comments. Yeah, we liked yours and we read it on stream. Yeah, absolutely. I was very happy to see Funko mention drop. It's the little things that make you smile. I mean, it seems less likely every day that we'll get any kind of update, positive information on drop. But I'm holding a little bit of hope. Just a little bit. Oh, here, Guy has a question. Hey, Sully, do you know what's going on with drop? They keep not providing any explanations or estimates when we will get our pops. It's been months already. Yeah, Guy, all I can say is, like, I asked about it specifically with some of my ex-coworkers when I was at New York Comic-Con, and I couldn't get an update from them. My one friend, the best she would say is, like, I'm not going to speak to it because I don't know what's going on with it. And I almost got the vibe that she was implying that no one knew what was going on with it, but her job is in a very different area, so maybe it just hadn't got to her, right? Plus, in a company where the number of employees has dwindled so rapidly over the last few years, and I'm sure everyone is doing the job of 4, 5, 6, 10 people. That's a real thing. They're really doing the work of so many people. They don't have time to be going around the building and going, hey, you were working on the drop stuff, right? What's going on with that? I saw people asking about it. They don't care. They just they want to get in and get home and get their paycheck, you know? I was different, and it was a different time when I was there. I did go around and ask questions because I knew I was that connection between the fans and the business, and it was going to come up at a panel, or we needed to talk about it on a podcast or a video or a live or whatever. Now you'll notice a severe lack of those things, and that's because of the lack of employees, the lack of bandwidth, probably the lack of management. You know, things, unfortunately, things get lost. Randy said, I'm trying to save up the dairy episodes and then binge them all at once in mid-December. Might be risking spoilers. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I gotta watch. Hey, what's up, Buzz King? How are you? Yeah, I don't know, Guy. I wish I had an update for you. And, you know, if I hear from anybody at Funko, I'll press the question again and see if they'll give me an answer that I can go give to the community. But I seriously doubt, like my real gut tells me, and this is with no additional information from anybody at Funko. This is just my gut feeling, so don't quote this to anywhere. Don't put it in writing without giving the full information. And my gut tells me new management with a new CEO comes in, makes a decision that we got to make the stock look good, cut a bunch of salary, and now we have this problem of we don't have people who are in the know, who are managing the drop program. Those who are left figure it out, and it takes time for them to figure it out and then get something out to everybody. And what they may figure out is it's over, or maybe they figure out a different way to do the program. But until they're ready to share with us, they may not have anything to share with us. So, Cut the Menace, welcome. Thank you for coming in. My name is Sully. We're talking about Funko Pops and the limited edition exclusives they have and the NFT program. Welcome you to the conversation. Our motto here is Nerds Unite. It's all about us lifting each other up, treating each other with kindness and respect. So please do so in chat. If you'd like a free NFT and you have a Wax wallet, all you gotta do in chat is type in ! free NFT and then fill out the form that comes up, and you'll get that delivered to you either this afternoon or tomorrow to your Wax wallet. Please follow instructions. Night Bodega said, I had a hot topic survey today. It asked about influencers a lot and if that persuaded me to buy stuff. I only said they need a new nerdette. Go back to the live stream announcements. The company would benefit greatly from it. I stopped into a hot topic about a month ago, maybe 5-6 weeks, and Kelly and Macy were busy doing something else, and there were a few employees just standing near the register right near the Thrilljoy stuff, and I picked up, they had the first time I ever saw one of the original Pixels, the big ones, or Pix, whatever they are, picked one of those up, and I was talking to him about it, and a guy gave me the whole spiel and was telling me all about it, and I like to let them talk without me going, I know all about this, you know, I'm not that guy, and ask them questions, and it was interesting to hear their takes on things. And you could tell a difference in the employees' knowledge level now compared to when Funko was in its prime and was doing really well because of people like HT Nerdette and the way they disseminated information within the company. These companies make the decisions for the short term without concern for the long term. And one of the things that happens that really hurts them is a lack of information, both to the fans and to their employees. So now you got people coming in and asking questions. Like the guy couldn't even tell me how much a pixel was. It wasn't stated on there. And these companies think, oh, it's gonna be fine. Less people can do it. We're not gonna really miss anything. What they don't realize is that slowly deteriorates their fan base. It doesn't happen overnight. It slowly happens. So months later, years later, your fans are either not there or don't care, don't understand what's going on, and it takes time for that to happen. Guy said, thanks, Sully. What's your opinion on Funko limited edition line? I really like it. Why the hate on those? I don't hate them personally. I, for one, am not as big a fan of the program because it rewards the flippers in a lot of ways, which is fine. We need flippers to set prices on stuff. But one of the real issues I have is I'm not someone who buys from Funko.com. All my money in the past few years was spent on buying NFTs. I didn't receive any points for those. So when it comes to these that are super limited, you've got to spend the points. Well, I have 0. I can't get in there. And even going through the free social stuff every week or whatever, I got those points and I used them on the Dark Hearts in a Valentine's Day drop back in February. So I don't have any to get in early. So I'm missing out on the real low ones. And it's, I'm not going to start buying pops and stuff from the Funko website just to get the points. I'm kind of backing off the whole thing. And there's a lot of people who are buying them just to flip, which again, you can't stop that. But I think there's a better way to diminish it. And that unfortunately requires a lot of effort and programming and time and education that I clearly don't think the Funko team has, I think some of the molds are really good. I personally like the NFT program a million times more. Every aspect of it, the fun of getting the packs and cracking them and having a chance, an equal chance at the grails and the legendaries and the epics and building the royalty sets and waiting on the pops to come in. I actually like the waiting because it was like another reward later on down the road, but people have 0 patience these days. I'm talking the majority, not everyone. There are clearly exceptions, but people want it now. We're in a very like Amazon next day or 48-hour delivery kind of world. Everybody expects free shipping and to get it the next day. And they kind of wanted that with the NFTs too, and it simply was not going to be a part of that program. It's not how it worked. Red Ranger says, to be fair, those employees are not paid enough to care. I don't think they're paid any more or less than they were 10 years ago when Funko was at its height. But I think they were excited about it and therefore knew more about it. Nowadays, if you've noticed, the Hot Topic pop wall has shrunk a lot. And it for some weird reason, they put stuff all the way to the top, so it's hard to get the things at the top. I've always found that weird. And they're doing far less exclusives. And for exclusives they've done, as you guys call them, reprints, which diminishes the value. And so they kind of pushed their fan base out and said, hey, if you want to collect our stuff, great. There won't be any value in it. But what's up, Comic Zombie? How are you now? Yeah, I was talking about Hot Topic employees and the Thrill Joy product at Hot Topics. I really don't know anything about what Brian and the team, Carissa, are doing. I see the occasional update, but I'm not, unless they make a Sully or, I don't even know what else would pull me into it. I'm not going to be putting my money into Thrill Joy. It's cool. I like them. I don't love them. Pop still has my heart. It's my favorite collectible. I like and I dislike when Thrill Joy does new characters as chases. Great way for them to make money, but I have to spend more to get those chase characters. Yeah, I like that. I heard an interesting take from Nick, my pops, and he's like, I don't like it because in some cases the chase is a completely different character. I didn't want that character. I was buying the other one. And I was like, well, that's a good problem for you. If you pull the character you don't want, somebody will happily trade you for the one that you do. I love the blind box element to things. And I feel like getting the chase or the ultra chase or whatever they call them is more of a bonus, not something I seek out specifically. If they do Sully, I will absolutely seek out whatever. As long as it's not buy Sully and you might get Mike Wazowski as the chase, I don't care about that. But if it's like buy Sully and you might get Flocked Sully doing this, well then, I need that one for sure. But I'm willing to pay the premium for it on the secondary market, so. No, we weren't talking about that now, Comic Zombie, but we did talk about that, I think, on Friday. Yeah, Universal Ghost was actually here. He's a member of that, the fan advisory board, and he confirmed to us that that's been relayed to Carissa and the team, and they were looking into it, so. Punk says, agree, they're going to have to make a certain license to get me in. And, that's what it was with Pop for a long time. One of my favorite games at the cons was the guy who brought his kids to the con, who didn't understand why people were into these things, and would come up to the booth, and I would always try to say, hey, you don't get it. But like, what was your favorite movie? What was your favorite TV show? Oh, Funko made that. Wait, they did? They made Smokey and the Bandit? Yeah, they sure did. Look at here. Look, I'll show you my phone. Look, there's their whole car. There's Smoke. There's the Bandit. And they'd be like, wait, really? Y'all have those in this booth? And all of a sudden the tone changes. It's a gateway drug. Everybody needs that one connection. Then they get in and they start going for other things. It's the way it goes. It's so interesting that people are like adamantly against something like that. I found it interesting. You know, like maybe I'm that guy too. I don't like Crocs. I'm not gonna. And they made Sully Crocs and it still didn't get me. There is nothing that's gonna get me on that. But I've said how I felt about the form factor of Thrill Joy, says Comic Zombie. I'm sure that's on record somewhere at the Smithsonian. Darth Wacko, I just finally got my Fallout Chase Cooper Howard. Had to grab it on eBay because I wasn't lucky enough to get it when I ordered the Vault Boy. See, like that's how you do it. You try, you don't get it, you pay a premium. I've been out a bit. They definitely need to make the same seal color or a box to rip instead of a slip. Yeah, I think that would probably be good. It's just sad that these companies have to even do stuff. Like, why are people so dumb? Why are you out there opening boxes and just leaving it on the shelf and screwing the retailer? That's not okay. That first hit of Funkos. Smokey and the Bandit, great movie. Love all the facts, how that movie came. Oh yeah, those are fun. And the outtakes. Yeah, I watched those as a kid. Probably shouldn't have been, but I did. I saw a cosplay at a recent con where one guy was the Bandit in the car and the other one was his buddy that was the truck driver. And the car was literally just the door, like made out of cardboard, and he would like put his arm out it. And then his buddy who drove the truck, Smokey was the cop, right? Yeah, I don't remember exactly. But his buddy, it was just the truck door. It's so good, so funny. Jam said, thank you for the awesome custom messages as well. So cool. Yeah, my pleasure, man. Just something I wanted to do with the sales on the Whatnot sales was include a little something extra. If somebody orders from me for the first time, I often drop in a Nerd Unite sticker and I do a little shout out just to say thank you, because I want them to realize it's not just, me running through as many pops as possible at $2 opening bid. It's like I'm actually selling something I'm excited for you to have. I try to do things in a way that I think people would enjoy. I think that's important. Get some coming back, right? Cal Laird in the house. I found a soda that was open at Target and marked clearance. My curiosity got the better of me and I looked and it was a Chase. Somebody opened and left the Chase. It might have been Nick. Might have been Nick because he didn't want the Chase. He wanted the regular one. Have you gone to the Simpsons Treehouse in Fortnite? I need to hop on and get the... No, but I want to play today. I did play a bit over the weekend. I didn't even know the Simpsons Treehouse was already there. Maybe it's just been added. I would like to go check that out, though. Yeah, don't forget to get your free NFTs, gang. Exclamation point free NFT in the chat. I meant to check YouTube and see if it's over there. Whoa, Guy, what was that? Did you tip? On YouTube? I don't know what this bubble is I'm looking at. I can't like it. That's weird. Well, thank you, Guy. I appreciate you. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate you. I was going to look at... I don't think we have the free NFT... There it is. Liz did put it in. Thank you, Liz, and I'll pin it. And for our friends on Twitter, don't forget to redeem your Funko Funime tokens, says Comic Zombie. We could take a quick look at that. Free NFT. Oh, I can't copy it from there anyway. What am I doing? It's so strange. I cannot copy and paste from the chat in Meld. I need to let them know that's a thing. I don't think they understand how important that is. At least to me. Maybe to other people it's not, but there's plenty of times where I want to copy and paste from the chat. Let me grab this, copy, and put it on Twitter. What's that noise? What was that noise? Is that a follow? Oh, somebody played one. Oh, it's behind the... Dang it. Ding dangle. Sorry about my language. There. I put the free NFT thing in the Twitter chat now. You can mouse, highlight, and right-click. I can't in Meld. Like, I'm using the Meld software for streaming now, and what it does now, it's a new feature. It pulls the chat in from Twitch and YouTube in one spot, and the functionality there is different than the functionality on Twitch. So I have to go over. Let's look at two things that came to mind. One, thank you, Comic Zombie, for the reminder. Let me do this. We'll go to drop real quick. And then I want to talk about clipping again. We talked about it on Friday, and I want to make sure you guys are aware of this. Yeah, reminder, you got Funime Series 2 redemption coins. If you have them, you got to redeem them by Friday. And I know with it being Halloween, it's real easy to forget. So make sure that you redeem those coins and get your delivery set up. Yes, it may be longer than we expected originally, but eventually you're going to get these, and you don't want to miss out on what you've already earned, or you could sell the coins, you know? I know Pop and Stock told me he sold some coins instead of waiting on the redemption because he just wanted the money now. And plus, he's in Canada, would have to pay more for shipping. Like, sometimes it just makes sense, right? Then West Coast Avengers, which I was very blessed, not only lucky with the packs, but also generosity of Randy C and some others. I was able to get, I got 11 pops coming for that one. That has already taken the snapshot and will be due on the first day that we do Extra Life. So I got to make sure to turn those in, but I do like to keep them in there as just a reminder for the education part of it, to tell people how to claim them. That's almost over. It's almost over. November 12th, you got Thundercats. Very excited about that. We may do some more pack openings for charity, like we did before. That was very successful. Raised $200 with 2 packs of the West Coast Avengers, and I have 3 packs of Thundercats, so may do something with that. And then the last one, maybe ever, Disney Villain, December 17th, which basically closes out this year and maybe the entire program if we don't hear different from Funko. But even if they decide to bring it back and start doing something with them, it's going to take some effort to get fans back to it, I think. Here, the Revenge says, unfollowed due to graphic language. Wait, what did I say? What did I say? Do we have a sneak peek of what the NFT for this stream is? Right there. Right there. Right up there. We looked at it earlier. I can make it bigger. Can you guess what it is? Night Bodega? What it's inspired by? This one's a little trickier. Randy said, I just sent Funko a web form question asking if fan rewards points can be transferred. If so, I'll get... You're so sweet, Randy. But I suspect they will say no since there's currently no facility to do... Yeah, I don't think there's any way to facilitate that. You're right. Oh, I apologize for my language. You got it, Linder. Linder got it. Good call. It is based on Haunted Mansion. I was going to do more detail around the outside, but it would have taken me hours to get the kind of detail I wanted. So I landed on this kind of a hybrid between the real thing with a little addition of Hoot in there, and my version, just to get the patinaed look and the grit and those colors meant working in Vector and in Procreate. But yeah, but plus I've been here. I gotta show you guys something cool. I did the Whatnots last week and had a pretty good Halloween run and horror, and I didn't get to everything. This biggin. If anybody's interested in these, you can message me on Twitter or whatever. I still got this giant Ezra, which I honestly would love to take out a box and have on a display sometime during Halloween. I think that's freaking cool. Target exclusive, big boy. But very unique thing. I've got 2 of these that I'm not quite... I'm going to try to sell them whole, and if not, I'll try to break them up. But I got 2 of these boxes. Full display boxes of Haunted Mansion. Is it the 50th anniversary? Yeah, 50th anniversary minis. And I do not know. All I looked at were these front 2. I did not look at the others. I can't tell you what's in there. I don't know if you might get the chases, the exclusives. I don't know. I did look up the images. There are 12 in each box. I did look up the images of what's possible. And you guys know me. When I say I didn't look, I didn't look. I don't know. I don't know what's in there. This is the Target exclusive box, full display box with the standee thing. So I think that's kind of cool. Because how often do you have a chance of getting one of those? I'm willing to sell this whole box. These sell on an average $9.99 a piece. I'll sell this whole box for $99 if anybody wants it. That's 12 pieces. That's like $120 in value. I'd sell it for $99 right now. And you might get like I said, the exclusives are the art book. Sorry, I also have the box lunch exclusive. I think that sticker is pretty self-explanatory, but you'll notice these two at the front are different. These are more of the translucent, glow-in-the-dark blue. I did not check. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the way that blacklight reacts. These hold a glow? No, they don't hold a glow, but they look beautiful under blacklight. The flashlight's tripping. Those look really cool. Same deal on that one. I'd sell the whole box for 99 bucks if anybody wants it. 12 not viewed pieces. I don't know what's in there. I mean, there's got to be a variety based on the front too. But for all I know, they're the exact two over and over. I don't know. I don't know how they do these, but it came directly from Funko. I actually have the box that says this is a sample that I would include with it. It's the external box says sample. It's got some information on it. So if anybody's interested, DM me. We can chat. Red Ranger, I agree. That's a collector item, and I've got more of that kind of stuff in the storage that to me is very much a collector's item. We'll see if people care. I got the Titans one a long time ago, but I eventually tore it down. The display, interesting. It's fun to have, right? Yo, Shep, what's going on? How are you now? Happy NFTuesday. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Good news, and then I need to show you the other thing I was just thinking about, which is, clips. Good news, I applied, and after applying, really realized that a lot of people have tried this and it's not worked for them. But I applied for the Twitch front page. Now, in 5 years of being a Twitch partner, I had the opportunity to apply for every month, and I've never taken it because you have to go fill out a form and you got to have a specific day with specific goals. Like, this is what I'll be doing that day. And they want to know, hey, this is a person that's doing something big. It's a special event like an anniversary or a birthday or whatever. And I just always talk myself out of applying. I was like, this year, we got to do some things to mix stuff up. We got to see if we can bring in new people. So I applied, and then I already got approval that on the first day of Extra Life, which is November 21st, between 12 and 8 Pacific, will be on the front page of all of Twitch. Now, Priscilla's been part of it before as part of an artist series thing, but I've never been featured on there before. And I don't know, I think it's for a number of hours we'll be featured. I say we because it's going to be our Extra Life weekend. So I've got this a whole new line of thinking now that I've got to apply when I'm thinking through the opportunity ahead of us. Oh, is there a big pinnacle in now? We got to look, Justin Clayton. Whoa, Poppin' Sock says the time Consumer Break got there, he had over 3,000 views. So this is, hey, my brother's here. Hey, what's up, Matt Soleil? Hey, my brother. On your birthday, we'll be live on the front page. We got to do a big shout out to my brother. We'll have 3,000 or 4,000 people wish you happy birthday. I'll give him your phone number. They can just text you. I'm kidding. Oh, it's the day Wicked comes out too? Oh, that's cool. But I need y'all's help. I'm starting to brainstorming now that we got to completely rethink the way we're going to tackle this. We're used to our little group all being here, but now we're going to have all these new people coming in. And when it comes to, like, think about TikTok or Instagram stories or whatever, you got like 2-3 seconds to grab someone's attention. So I got to make sure that whatever we do, there's a way we can grab people's attention and maybe convince them to donate. Like, literally if we just got $1 from every person that came by, we could raise so many thousands of dollars for the kids. If we could get more, that'd be great. So what can we do? And you don't have to tell me all your thoughts right now, but we've got a couple weeks to figure this out. What can be on here that can incentivize people to learn about Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network hospitals and get them into the mode of, can we donate a couple bucks? $1 even. Savage with 10 bits. Thank you, Savage. Team November birthdays. That's right. Savage is one of us. My brother will be, put it on the calendar, brother. We'd love to have you. That'd be awesome. You know, we could have a little movie retakes reunion during the stream. That could be fun. QR code direct to your donation page. Good. Most people are probably viewing on mobile or whatever, and the link will be in the chat, but we can certainly do that as well. I mean, I figured more the merrier, right? But like, what is the call to action? And Zach Boniver, stop it. And why would they want to donate, right? So like, we've got big names like Turtle Beach, maybe if we're lucky, some other really big names that people all recognize. Like we're blessed to have amazing people like Display Geek and $7 a Pop and Priscilla and Butts on Things and all that, which we love, and I want to win those prizes. But for the average person that comes through, Turtle Beach might grab their attention. Pay me to not get into a hot tub, and that was not said by Nadu6. That's shocking. What can be on screen to incentivize people to donate? So maybe I'll have a prize. I'm thinking through this out loud. I'm thinking, a donation goal. Oh, that's a good idea, Shep. That's different than what I was thinking. Look at this marketing man here, Shep. I love it. No, Nadu, stop that. That's a good idea. I was gonna say have a good prize from Turtle Beach and have it be with literally just make a $1 donation for an entry. That and then maybe a lot of people would be incentivized to donate $1. But that's also a really good one, Shep. I could maybe do both. I could have a little bar going across and showing when we're getting close to reaching that item. That's a really good idea. I love that, Shep. Let me write that down because I'm going to forget it. Actually, let me put it in my spreadsheet. That's where I look at for everything on here. We'll just put it right with the schedule. Ideas for raising money, specifically aimed at the Twitch front page opportunity. That way other team members can put this into here too, because we have a saved shared spreadsheet. Have an item, a prize, have a prize. How did you word it? It's a donation goal. Have a prize with a donation goal that we give away live on stream during that time. And then, why are these not all showing? Let me merge these so I can see it. I'm working in a spreadsheet. And I'm specifically not showing y'all because there's some information that maybe I shouldn't. Personal information. Have a prize that everyone donates $1 for entry to possibly win. I know they did have one restriction on front page opportunities. I'm not allowed to multi-stream. So I will not be streaming that initial opening hours on Twitter and YouTube as well. So what I'll probably need to do is do that stream, the opening stream I'm going to do starting at noon on the 21st through 8 p.m. I'm going to do an 8-hour stream at least. And then we'll raid over to, it looks like possibly Midnight Twin. I got to make sure I know the rules, but I'm not allowed to multi-stream. And I get it. They're featuring you on the front page. They're not trying to push your fans to YouTube or whatever, so. Are you open to doing things like the one chip challenge if you reach a goal? Yeah, I probably would for the kids. Night Bodega says that. Wait, hold on. I missed a couple messages. I'm bouncing back up. I saw the not hot tub thing. I saw that one. Shep said, I read that one too. Uga said, can you send a link to that program to tip to social account in USDT? You get 90% of the tip, easy to claim as well. So we could do something like that, Uga, but the problem is those numbers will not auto-update into the overall donation. And that breaks the excitement of watching those totals go up, which is definitely a psychological thing for people. They want to donate $1 or $5 and see the total go up. We could have that as an additional thing, but I wouldn't. I want to keep it simple and universal for everyone during that opening 8 hours, because we may have a ton of new people coming through. Mandy said, how about you pledge to shave your head if everyone donates $1 and you reach $800? Like you guys don't see me without a hat. That's not much of a stretch. Have a graphic for the prize and the goal. Exact. I absolutely will do that, Shep. 100%. Similarly, I was thinking a decent giveaway every 15 to 30 minutes while you're featured on the front page. Every dollar gets you an entry. I like that too, Red Ranger. I mean, it's going to depend on how many prizes we have as well. And again, they've got to be more universal. So maybe we could do something like, in addition to whatever Turtle Beach gives us, maybe we could have like a gift card, like an Amazon gift card, because there's no delivery cost in that either. And literally just email someone the code. That is a question in chat. How many semi-famous people do you know? Could you get them to PR the Extra Life event on their social? I mean, this is something I've been asking. Is anybody know anybody? Like what connections do you have with businesses or celebrities? Like I could ask Ming Chen to join us, and he might, but I don't know if it would push the needle much because it's a specific audience for him, right? I will definitely reach out to him and Top Pops and Matt Cardona and a few other people I have and say, could you just, here's a tweet about it, can you share that? And Matt Cardona always says yes. Zack Ryder from the WWE, he always says yes. He's the sweetest guy. And I know he will this year too. So I just got to ask. Hat removal should be the goal. Shave your beard? Oof. That's have to be a big number. Gift card is a good idea, kind of like door prizes while you're on the front page. Yeah, maybe I could promote a prize that if we reach a certain goal, we give away, and I could promote that at a certain time during the stream, I will give away a $100 gift card to somebody who's there in the chat and has donated. They have to do both. So you could have multiple possible prizes, but an incentive to stay in the stream. A prize for anyone who donated any amount and is in the stream at giveaway time. I got to make sure I'm allowed to do giveaways in this nature. I need to read the rules carefully. I don't want to get bumped off the front page and never invited back, you know? Misty, I only know two people, you and the Big Chief. Get Gary V to come on for 6 hours to sell. I mean, look, if I could, I would, for sure. That would be, now knowing that we're going to be on the front page, would be really cool to have Gary V in even for a couple of minutes. But, you know, these are dream goals. We'll try. The Predator mask from SDCC. I got to find it. Where did I even put that? Yeah, there's lots of ideas. So if you guys see something, I'm going to be doing some research on other ideas and tools that we can use. Like, there are other things where people can, like, donate and put stickers on the screen, things like that. I'll be thinking through that. Hopefully our utility that shows the updates on donations works better than last year. It was really hurting last year. We had a hard time getting those donations to show immediately. And, like, I'm going to be looking for a backup option in case that doesn't work. That'll pull from a different area or something. I may have to build my own overlay using ChatGPT or something if that's not working. I need to test it. Yeah, we need to test that between now and then. I'm going to build a to-do list now. To-do list before live on November 21st. S donation live update overlay and make sure it works. Or build something that does. I wonder if Dan could help with that. It'd be really cool if I said something like donate $1 for a chance to win this prize, and the prize is shown on screen, like you could be over here. And then every time somebody donates $1, it shows in our total, but also shows their name on screen. Everybody who's eligible and who's in there. Because people like to see their name on screen too. Yeah, good point, Walking Miracle. I'm going to be at Extra Life Unlocked. Not this coming weekend, but the next. It's an all-day event on Saturday. And it was a special invite-only thing to people who have raised, I don't know if it's a certain amount or done another certain number of years or whatever for Extra Life. This will technically be my 7th year of doing Extra Life. And I'm really proud of that because it's emotional every year that I do something that gives back. It's not just about me. I'm going to that event, and they reached out and said, you come, we'll pay for the hotel, we'll pay for the food. All you got to do is fly out here. And we're going to have a whole day of, there's going to be some people who are famous streamers who will be streaming and inviting you to be a part of it. And they're going to be live streaming it directly from Extra Life. I don't know if it's a separate page. I'll find out between now and then. So if you guys want to watch, you can. You may see me there. But we're also connecting with the hospitals and some representatives from Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And there will be partners there, companies that they work with. And so there will be opportunities to talk to them about, like you said, good ideas, prizes, et cetera, in ways that we can move the needle. I'm excited about it. We're taking a slightly different approach this year in some of the things that we're doing. And I'm really hoping, like, past couple years have been a lot lower on what we've raised, just strictly because people don't have a lot of income. Disposable income, but hopefully with this front page opportunity, we can do something with it. And maybe that'll lead into like the other people that are on our team, maybe it gets Midnight Twin and Savage and Takuma Studio and Nat Delos and everybody else involved. I didn't go through all the names. Could get them some more exposure for their streams as well. If they're in my front page on Friday and I tell them about, hey, stick around for Midnight Twin. Maybe that brings in a few hundred new people for Midnight Twin. We'll see. That'd be awesome. Any thoughts or questions on the Extra Life stuff? I'm all ears. It's always scary to ask you guys about brainstorming. I'm just kidding. We've come up with some really good things here through the community, all talking it out. But we've got our tentative schedule put together, and it looks like we'll be streaming Friday starting at noon on the 21st, all the way through Sunday, ending at 4 p.m. And we're not going to stream at the hours of like 1 to 6 in the morning. I didn't think that was very effective. So we are going to have some hours where we're just offline. But otherwise, we're going to have, there's a stretch of, that's 8 and 4, 12 hours on Friday. And then 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 hours on Saturday. And then another 8 hours on Sunday. So a lot of time. Make sure you have a good title for the stream, mentioning the charity, good opportunity for someone to see and raid you and drop big money. Absolutely, Red Ranger. That is a key thing to do for sure. Speaking of the rest of the team, did you decide on the NFT theme that we talked about last week? So I've been brainstorming. I haven't gotten pen to paper, but I did come up with just a real rough sketch that I showed that I want to turn into something. The Nerdagon with the exact same wings that are a part of our logo to carry that theme across, and then the Extra Life across the top and the bottom, or maybe just down in the corner with the year, something like that to make it a little squared, but inside have the logo of the streamer, I think is where we'll go. Now, once I start designing, that could take on a whole new life. Whataburger. I got to reach out to Whataburger. They gave us prizes one year. The guy who was running the Whataburger social media followed me and would interact with me. Does Whataburger still follow me? Let's find out. I'm going to be sad if they don't. Where's Twitter? I'm going to be real sad if they unfollowed me. Yeah, you follow each other. Whataburger's still following. Ha. How many people they follow? So I can DM Whataburger, which is, that's pretty much good as it gets. They only follow 161,000 people, more than I thought, but they're followed by 1.1 million. It would be so cool if they would share on their accounts. I know they wouldn't, but it would be cool if they would, right? The 1.1 million people. Monster Pete says, I'll be there. I thank you, Pedro. Speaking of the rest of the team, says Nadu, did you decide on the NFL? Oh, I did that one. Red Ranger, for every $10 donation, Sully says something nice about small fart or Crocs. Nope, not worth it. Night Bodega, like the e-gift card idea, like a Netflix or Paramount Plus gift card subscription for a month, even an Apple gift card. That gives me an idea. Manny, thank you for saying that. I can reach out to Stream Elements. I know a guy there. and see if they have any opportunities from those sponsored. They've worked directly with HBO before. But my old G Fuel rep it works at Stream Elements, or did. Hopefully he's still there. But I'll reach out and ask him if there's any companies that they could connect me with that could sponsor what we're doing. That would be amazing. Not for the kids, question mark? Like Red Ranger, there's a lot of things I'm willing to do, but I do not want to promote Small Fart at all. Like, they're a horrible company. Crocs, more funny. I don't have an issue with them, like from their ethics and what they do as a company. That would be maybe. But I'm not. If Small Fart came to me right now and said, we love your Nerds Unite thing, and we want to build that into a mega brand, we're willing to purchase that from you for $5 million, I'd tell them to pound sand. I'd be like, forget it. I don't care. I'd rather live off coupons and shop at your competitors. I'm not doing it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Justin Clayton. Oh, no, this is scary. This is scary, Justin. This is scary. Hold on, I'm not gonna look without you guys. I'm typing in Disney Pinnacle so we can see what this new announcement is. I don't have money for this, whatever it is. Pixar Halloween Volume 1 limit. Oh no! I saw it. Let's go to the website. Oh no, there's a Sully in there, and it's the exact one that's on my shirt. Are you kidding me? Woody, Buzz, and Jesse from Toy Story, Russell from Up, Mike Wazowski, Sully, and Boo from Monsters, Inc. Oh, man. Make this bigger. Let me go to the app. This is amazing, Justin Clayton. When does this go live? Let's look in the app. It's easier to find it all there. Oh, man. Somebody clip that. We got to put that up there for Disney Pinnacle to see. There it is. Get notified for the release. Absolutely. Goes live in 20 hours. I'll have to try for this tomorrow. Come on. Focus up. There we go. Mostly. That's Volume 1. This is a limited event edition, so these are not going to be cheap. $49.95. I'm going to have to try at least one. And there are only... We scroll on down. That's just it. There's $199 of Russell, $222 of the Toy Story one, and $222 of the Sully one. And here's the we can actually look at the full pin. This is, oh wow, it's so cool, and it changes colors and stuff. Look. That is so dope. I love it. I gotta get this. I'm gonna get a 1 in 3 chance of pulling it, and it's not the chaser. So basically, there's like a higher percent chance that I would pull this one or the Toy Story one. Look at the way the background inside the pumpkin. Looks like you can see in there. That is so cool. And then the multi-layer look of the side. That is so cool. Dang it. Let's see, 20 hours. So that's tomorrow at 10 a.m. No, 20 hours and 38 minutes, maybe 9 a.m. Did somebody put the time in there? 9 a.m. Set an alarm for 8:30 a.m. Disney Pinnacle. Done. That's dangerous business. A $50 pin purchase. Gonna be worth it. I'm gonna pull that Sully. I'm gonna pull it. Going Tonto, what's happening? How are you now? Thank you for that, Justin Clayton. I appreciate it. I have not been all over the Disney Pinnacle news here as of late. Reminder to everyone, if you're not already collecting Disney Pinnacle, this is a really good project, in my opinion, where you can get digital enamel pins. Not only can you jump in on purchases like this, but once a month you get a free digital pin by simply going to the Disney Plus Perks website, which is free for anybody who has Disney Plus. So if we jump over here and we go to Disney Plus Perks, I'm just Googling it. Oh, no, wait, didn't Google it. Select the whole thing. There we go. Disney Plus Perks. This is run by Disney in conjunction with the company that makes NBA Top Shot, Dapper Labs. So this site I'm on right here is a legitimate Disney Plus website. If you look in the URL, it's perks.disneyplus.com/ENUS welcome. If you're security minded like I am these days, you always look at that URL, the .com part. And this is a legitimate website run by Disney. So if you have a Disney Plus account, you go log in with your Disney Plus credentials, which I'm not going to do on screen. And then you can claim a code and get one free pin. Now, that free pin is not going to be one of the super exclusive limited ones like the pumpkins that go up tomorrow. That's going to be a pin that's more like a $6.99 value. But you still get a free one. And then there's, on the weekends, they have a marketplace where you can buy and sell the digital enamel pins. And during the week, they have trades. So right now is a trading opportunity through the end of Thursday. Then Friday, it goes to the market where you can buy and sell. This is still a fairly new thing, but it's building and could be very, very big. Some of these pins have sold for thousands of dollars already. Callard says, time for an impromptu whatnot stream? Oh, you mean to make money to pay for it. I got you. Actually, I did have a pretty good weekend. A couple of people bought some $50 items, so I do have the money to cover it. Priscilla, welcome. How are you now? Valor and Bellum in the house. Priscilla, did you see I got approved for the front page of Twitch? We were just talking about it. I may not have Disney Plus after this year with that new price hike. What's theirs going to, Manny? I find it's a bit shocking to me that all these companies are privy to the same news we are, and they see that everyone's belts are getting tightened. And a lot of people are like, there's a new surge in pirating movies and television shows. Again, it's not been as popular as it was, say, 10 years ago when we just had Netflix, and a lot of people were pirating stuff then, especially HBO, because they wouldn't even make their content available. Now that there's so many streaming services and they're all getting so expensive, these companies are going to be losing more. Whereas if they kept their price at a fair price, what I call fair, I feel like they would do really well. But clearly they don't feel that way. They've done the research and they feel differently. Sorry, I stepped away, but could hear you say something about, did you see I got approved to be on the front page of Twitch on the kickoff day for our Extra Life. I applied, and within basically 72 hours, they got back to me and said, yes, you will be featured on the front page during a noon to 8 p.m. Pacific block. Not the whole time, but part of the time. So Randy C, yes, this is something for sure that it is a hurdle for a lot of people. And I've said this before, and maybe you've missed it or maybe you just need a refresher, but in order to have an NFT program that uses any kind of cryptocurrency, and in this case, they use their Dapper coin, the companies that are running the programs are required by law, by the U.S. government, to do a thing called KYC, Know Your Customer. We had to do it on Drop, and so here it is again. I guarantee Disney does not want to do this. Dapper Labs does not want to do this, but it is required by law that they verify you, who you are, that you're in America, so that they're not, people aren't opening a bunch of bogus accounts and then laundering money around and there's no taxes paid on it. They want, if you make a lot of money off this stuff and like maybe you pull a 101 pin and sell it for 50 grand, they want their taxes. And that's why they do it. Now, according to these companies like Dapper Labs, if you read carefully, it'll say, we don't hold this information. We use a third-party service that verifies your identity, and they don't hold your information. All we can do is trust, which is a scary proposition these days. But if you want to play, if you want to be a part of it, you unfortunately have to do that. You have to provide that information. Just be very careful when you're doing that you're verifying the website that you're on. You're not clicking on any strange links, that you started at Disney, you went to Disney Pinnacle, you're doing the KYC thing. Don't just get a random text and go do that. Don't get an email from some other company you've never heard of and do that. Be careful. Be very careful. Thank you, Priscilla. I agree. Huge. I couldn't believe how quickly they said yes. Because I've seen other people who said, I've been applying for years to be on the front page, and they never say yes, but filled out the form entirely with proper information and gave them what they were asking for. They're like, why is this special? Why do you want to be featured? And I'm like, we're raising money for the kids. Like, honestly, it would have been weird if they said no, but they couldn't. Walking Miracle, they all wanted the full Netflix at its peak, but it just doesn't work like that. Yeah. They hold the information, and most likely an employee is reselling it. All right, popping stock. Don't make the hurdle bigger. I mean, like, could that happen? Yes. Is everything foolproof? Absolutely not. I just saw in the news, this is very unrelated, but somewhat related. I just saw in the news today here locally that a guy who was in the military here in the Pacific Northwest is finally being sentenced to prison because he tried to sell government secrets to the Chinese. He literally just emailed the Chinese consulate and is like, I got some info to sell you. And I guess they turned him in, or somebody caught wind of the email or something. But he did this like earlier this year, and now he's being sentenced finally. We're supposed to be able to entrust our military and our people. And he's like, hey, highest bidder, who wants to give me a couple $100,000? I got to pay my bills. And got busted, which thank God. They must have seen your booth babe skills and knew you were right for the front page. Somebody's always watching. Wow. Night Bodega says $190 for Disney Plus per year. Remember when they first launched it, you could get like 3 years for $36? Well, can we get that back? It was $160 a year. Yeah, that's nuts, man. Look, if I have to pick, I still want some streaming services, right? And I do like Disney a lot. I think Netflix is the best value for what I watch and how often I watch it. Paramount Plus is probably the worst value. There's only like 2 shows on there I watch, and they never have any good movies. Disney is right in the middle. Is it worth $190 a year? No. And you don't have to sign a contract. So it probably makes a lot more sense to only have it for a few months out of the year. Like, I'm only going to do it like in every 4th month. And then I'll catch up on all the stuff I missed before. See, for me, Linder, like, I love some of the content that's on Paramount, like all of the stuff from the Yellowstone creator, but I've seen it all. Like, I don't need it anymore. I've caught up on all of it, so I should probably not have it. The one thing I'm watching right now is Tulsa King, and when that season's over, I may ditch it. It costs more now with all these streaming channels than cable. I called this. Like, literally, I could go back to a Nerd Foo episode of the podcast from probably 2014, 2015, so 10 years ago, and I'm like, one day it's going to be too much, and we're all going to wish for the cable days again. I remember saying it. Yeah, it was bound to happen because everybody wants a piece of the pie. Everybody had to make their own streaming app. Everybody wanted it, and now we've lost one. You don't have Hulu. But they combined with Disney, and that's why Disney's upping the price. Punk says, the main reason I haven't upped my Verizon plan, I still get the free Disney bundle. Then I get Max and Netflix for $20 a month. Check out what Verizon, I need to. That's a good call. That's a good value. Professor Josh says, Disney, Hulu, Max bundle, and Netflix, we get almost free with T-Mobile. That's amazing. That's amazing. Pop and Stock says, got that email from Mattel? ? The Mattel virtual collectibles platform is being permanently closed. What? Whoa, really? So what was on Mattel virtual collectibles? Was there anything that we might have? Was that wasn't where Hot Wheels went, was it? Nope, wrong thing. I did type in virtual. Here we go. Oh, it's called the Mattel Virtual Garage, so I bet it was Hot Wheels. I just don't get it, man. Yep, Hot Wheels. So Hot Wheels was on wax, then they moved over to Mattel, and honestly, I don't know how it did over there because I didn't want to have to get into a whole other thing. That sucks for everybody that's there. But it is on Flow, which is the same thing that Disney Pinnacle and NBA Top Shot is on. And you can actually earn rewards from holding NFTs on Flow. So if you guys know anybody, be sure to pass on the information. Let's see if Mattel Virtual. Let's see if we can share this on. Yeah, here it is. Move your Hot Wheels. Look at that. I typed in Mattel Virtual, and the tweets that come up is one thing from 2 hours ago, and then November 30th of 2023. Not good. Not good. I'm going to retweet this from Mask. That's a shame. Another one bites the dust, man. Taylor Sheridan is moving to NBC/Peacock. I noticed he's doing that country show thing. I don't know that his content that's on Paramount will move, but he's moving there for development of future shows, I think. Oh, nice, Randy C. What I plan on doing tomorrow is I'm buying one, and I'm going to open that one. If anybody out there is getting others, we could always trade. I definitely would love the Sully, so keep that in mind. If I would even trade the Chase one, the Chaser. That's $199. I would happily trade that straight up for Sully. So if anybody gets that, has Sully, and I have the Chaser, it's a done deal. But thank you, Randy C. You're so supportive. I appreciate you. Hot Wheels moving again. Yep. Current shows on Paramount do not. I thought so. How much will they be? The pins are $49.95 each, Randy. They're $50 each. It's not cheap, but it's. The thing is, this is the Disney Pinnacle that we're talking, gang. Tomorrow morning, you want to get up and you want to get into the Pinnacle app and join the waiting room. You can actually, in the app, tell it to notify you tomorrow, and make sure you have your push notifications on. You can go in and get in line, essentially, 45 minutes or an hour before it goes live. And if more than, do the math, 600 and whatever it is, 640, 650. If more than that many people get in there, then it's going to have to select just down to the 650 people. You may not even get in. But in past ones, you're able to get in and then re-queue up and maybe get another. Some people are lucky enough to get two. Chances are you'll only get one. Justin Clayton, new season of Land. Oh, I got to keep it for that. I love Landman. Comes out this month. Might as well keep it through another month or two. Yeah, they got me. They know what they're doing with the release schedule. Yeah, one per purchase at a time. That's correct, Randy C. Unless something changes, but I doubt they'll do that. They've got a good thing going. Matthews Ranch, what's up, baby? How are you? Landman's very good. I love that show. I'm not even a big Billy Bob Thornton fan. He's kind of hit or miss in the roles he's in. He's good in that. And this season, they're adding some big names. I don't want to give anything away. I'd say watch season 1 if you haven't. Now, Landman, it's adult. It has some nudity. It has a lot of cursing and blood and guts. Not a family show, but very, very good. Very, very good story. Probably pretty true, I would imagine, the way this goes about. Strong story. Yeah, and Billy Bob Thornton's great. He's so good in it. And what's her face? It was in Varsity Blues. And she was also on The Rookie. I'm blanking on her name. Somebody will come up with it, but she's great in that role. SiriusXM has always been my necessary subscription service. I can't deal with regular radio, and you can cancel and almost always get a great deal to come back. It's a shame you had to play those games, but yeah, I'm with you, Professor Josh. I don't spend much time in the car. Allie Larder, thank you, Randy C. I don't spend much time in the car anymore. If I did, it was music and podcasts, and I had SiriusXM for a while. I liked it a little bit, but I liked using the time to listen to podcasts more, but I totally get it. I agree, Punk. It looks like Demi Moore will have a bigger role. I thought it was amazing that, not amazing, I thought it was shocking that they didn't use her more in season 1, but now it makes sense. She was probably busy with like Substance and some other stuff, and now she has more time to focus on the role. Oh yeah, Final Destination too she was in, right, Randy? I watched the new one, the new Final Destination. It was interesting. I didn't hate it. I like the original ones better, but Punk said to Professor Josh, same, I get them down to $8 a month every year when the expiration comes around for Sirius XM. I mean, the truth of the matter is, you can play that game with any subscription service and probably get a break. I don't know how Netflix, I don't think Netflix and Paramount and Disney Plus do it, but like phone service and things like that, it's worth playing the game. Bloodlines was okay. I thought the story was good, but I thought some of it felt awfully cheeseball. But it was fun. More than anything, it was fun. It's Xbox that's killing me. I don't know about $30 a month for Ultimate. Yeah, not for me. I knocked mine down. I don't do stuff on the PC. Doesn't really matter gaming wise. So. Yeah, some of the accidents were a little contrived. Well, I mean, that series is known for it, but this one felt even more so. Even more so. The app has some amazing channels beyond the norm. They have it always streaming to cars from satellites, even when service isn't on. So they just want people on it. Yeah, because I know we bought a Honda Element years ago, my ex and I, and it came with like a year free. And then we were using it so much, I ended up getting one of the portable units to have at home as well. And we put it to our home stereo and we listened to it a lot. But for whatever reason, just kind of slowly but surely used it less and less and then just canceled. Hey, what's up, Funko Photo Lady? Are we carving pumpkins? I don't think so. There's not really time. Well, we got a busy week with Halloween on Friday. If it was on Saturday, maybe during the day we'd have time, but we're not going to have time. Macy, my stepdaughter, she already did with her dad over at their house and had a blast with it. I haven't carved a pumpkin in a number of years. But like everything else I do, I don't just carve a pumpkin. I end up making it far too complicated and taking way too long on it. So it's probably best I don't. I'm trying to focus my time. It's full-blown extra life now. So aside from a couple things I got going on, I'm really trying to focus on extra life. There's a lot to get done before we go live on the 21st. And I'm knocking out a small chunk of it every day. And I'm getting there. Nothing will top James Vanderbeek's I don't want your life. Yeah, it's a 10. Even better news, I finally got my Chevy Volt back with I saw that. It took them 10 months to replace a battery. So what I meant to ask there, Professor Josh, was that car out of commission the whole time? Or was it just a diminished battery life? That's a long time to have to wait. You theme yours oh, that's cool, Funko Photo Lady. What's this year's theme? Nadu said it's mental that things are getting more expensive and people's wallets are getting smaller and smaller. Wouldn't surprise me if most subscriptions don't get renewed because people just can't continue to pay the renewal bill. Exactly. So why are these companies upping the price? I mean, they must be counting on the customers they know will stick with them. They're counting on the customers who will forget they even have it. And they know they're going to be losing, so they're adding money by just getting the people who are on to spend more. Everybody can't up their prices forever, because if they do, eventually they all lose out on more and more customers. But it seems like they're all willing to, like the fast food companies finally got a little smart. McDonald's, what was it, within the last 6 months or a year, probably a year, they finally started bringing back the value meals, and they give away the free fries in the app on Fridays, and they have some pretty good deals in there. Jack in the Box, I don't know how they're still open. They have not, I don't see that they have any good value items, really. And in their app, you used to be able to get deals you can't anymore. Same thing with Burger King does coupons. I get coupons. But like, yeah, it was always supposed to be cheaper and easier to eat fast food, right? Now it's not. Like, it's the same price as going to a freaking restaurant. So, yeah, we do most of our cooking at home. Even that's still expensive compared to what it used to be, but I can make, 4 hamburgers with all the fixins for $14-15, versus one combo meal at a McDonald's now is $12 to $15 up here. Professor Josh, they are not making the batteries for Volts. It's a PHEV and stopped making them in 2019, but battery warranty is good for 8 years. Oh, okay, so they fully replaced it to bring it up to date with the current. Okay, gotcha. McDonald's needs to remember their place. LOL, California, it's so expensive. Yeah, it is. Honestly, I went to San Diego recently, and I didn't go to McDonald's, but I went to a few other places, and California was cheaper than it is up here. Texas is way cheaper. We can go to a Whataburger in Texas and get a full-size hamburger, fries, and a drink, and their drinks are, this is like a medium-sized drink, for like $9. Same thing up here at the equivalent to a Whataburger is a minimum $12.50, $13, $14. It's really dumb. I don't understand it at all, but their doors are still open, I guess. Absolutely, NFTuesday. One of the reasons Costco's become popular, the food court at my Costco is always packed, any time of day. And honestly, when I go, I'm not passing up. I'm going to get a slice of pizza. I'm going to get the turkey and the provolone sandwich, not both, one or the other. I'll get a smoothie, because they're all such, like, it's like you look at the price and go, well, that's basically free. It's just the price that it was 5 years ago, like in normal everywhere else. But they know it's a loss leader for them to bring you into Costco to buy other stuff, where they still only make a 14% profit margin on everything. But they are a profitable company that pays their employees well and doesn't gouge their customer. Like, I am 100% a Costco fan. Like Arizona iced tea. I don't know how they pay their employees, but they meet the other two prerequisites. Xbox Ultimate price increase doesn't bother me, as it now includes Fortnite crew. Oh, that is a nice bonus. I forgot about that, which I was already paying for, so net cost for me stays the same. Nadu says, I'm sure all Costco members are going to jump on those. I want them. Will I get them? I don't know. Yeah, Justin, Costco's starting salaries are better. But if you're talking about the state of Washington, yes, our state minimum wage is higher as well. So those companies like McDonald's, in order to stay open, well, I'm not even going to say that. They'd be fine. In order to stay as profitable as they are in other states, they've raised the price. What they need to understand is it's okay to pay your employees and make a little less money. You're still going to be fine. You're still going to be great. But they don't operate that way. No, really? No more turkey provolone at your Costco? I love that sandwich. I have not had the pizza pocket. I have had the pizza slice. I need to try the pizza pocket. Professor Josh, Sam's Club, we get a hot dog or pizza with a drink and pretzel for 3 of us for like $10. I haven't been to Sam's Club in 30 years. I don't even think we have one nearby, but that's a good value. These companies could do this, but they choose not to. These other companies. Randy said, I bought WB Inside to Go. Oh, Whataburger. Inside to Go. Then sat the drink cup on top of my car to unlock the door, drove away, applied the brakes, and thought someone hit me with a water balloon. Oh no, that sucks. I have so many times almost done that, and I'll go to set it up on top, and I'll be like, nah. I put it on the hood where I can see it. Even though the hood's slightly slanted, I'll put it because I know I'll do that. I totally know I'll do that. Uga said, I used to always do the hot dog and drink for $2. I'm not a hot dog fan. I once had to do this event at the company I worked at where we cooked hot dogs at the beach for hours. And so the smell of a hot dog now, especially on a hot day, just makes me nauseous. Professor Josh, fast food will replace people with AI, and robots already started with drive-through AI taking order. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, many of those tasks are easily going to be done by AI and robots. And guess what? They're not going to lower the price. They're going to make us pay for the AI and those robots. Justin Clayton, that's how I read it at first. And then I realized, oh, it's Randy saying it, and Randy knows Whataburger. So, Professor Josh, you need to be one that fixes the robot and ice cream machine. Yes. Remember when the McDonald's ice cream machine contract required they couldn't get anybody but this one company to fix them? I think they finally got out of it. It's Zach Bonifer throwing a water balloon at Hoot. Street dogs after a concert or sporting event are the best. I cannot get myself to eat them. They smell so good and I want them. And I'm just like, I'm going to get food poisoning. I cannot do it. Linder says, I never put anything on my car. Sacrilege. I feel you there. If Kelly saw me putting something on her car, she'd feel the same way. I wouldn't do it. Eastside Mario's didn't sing for my daughter's birthday anymore. They have a little robot now to bring it and sing. Oh, what? Spell check, please. Is that you calling the AI to help you? All right, gang, I need to take a quick bio break. Let's do a little Twitchy Tides. I think I still have some bug packs to give away. Don't forget the battle bowls. I have been running like 2 a day. I got 2 set for today. One started at 10 a.m. Another one goes at 5 p.m. so that I can catch up and get the month back on track. I still owe a couple months of prizes that I hope to get out soon. The AI program that the program I wrote with AI to pick the winners failed on me. So it's become a much more complex problem again. But I hope to get in some time with ChatGPT to get that fixed soon. It's such a shame that it broke because it was so simple for me to go, give me the chart of all the winners, and I just got it. And then it broke. We want to go to Twitch Game. Taco Bell had that AI taking orders. I just asked for a real person. Luckily, one was there to talk to. I know some places have gone to where like they prefer you, especially Taco Bell, if you go inside, they prefer you to use the digital program monitor to order it. McDonald's does this too. And I like that because honestly, I can see the pictures and I can more easily pick things. But if you want to do any kind of special ordering, which I never do, I want the burger but no onions and extra pickle, I don't do that crap. I just get it the way it is. Or unfortunately, and I'm blessed to have these people in my life, my partners in crime want everything special, so it makes it more complicated. Yeah, I prefer not to talk to people. I would rather do that. But Brian got me on the, you know what? Sometimes pick up a phone and call and you can get things handled, and you really can. Sometimes. Sometimes it's far more aggravating. Yeah, I don't want to talk to the AI voice either. Linder, that's a good ground to stand on. I like that. Talking to people is so 90s. I lived through that once. I believe it, Professor Josh. We're just one step closer to Idiocracy, where they have the hospital person pushing either the broken arm or having a baby or whatever the button is. All right, I got a quick bio break. I'll be right back. You guys jump in on Twitchy Tides here, and when I get back, we'll run it. So a couple minutes, and we'll give away some prizes. I just had a thought. I have them often, but I just had a really good thought. I have not reached out to Funko to ask about supporting us for Extra Life. And now I can do that and in the message say, we've already secured a front page guaranteed spot from Twitch, which could bring thousands of viewers through. I wonder if that might get them, if they were on the fence, might get them in other companies to go, oh, we'll send you some stuff if you'll feature us during that time. So maybe we could pull together a really fun prize pack, given that information. I got a word, put a little finesse on the letter that I send out, and I'll send one to Funko this week. Lender said we've become so dependent on our phones and iPads. Many don't know how to interact with actual humans anymore. We are becoming too impersonal with the people around us unless you're at an 18-inning baseball game. That was nuts. I've been at 2 18-inning baseball games, including the longest recorded one in World Series history. That was not beat last night by the Dodgers Blue Jays game. I'm at the one that's the record holder, or was at the one. Hit them with the, hey, since you messed up your photo a day. Oh, wait, what happened? Did they do something wrong with the photo a day challenge? I missed that. What do you mean they messed it up? Because they just announced the one, right? On when it was on Friday. We were just talking about it and then it came up. I missed the drama if there was some drama. Did you, Linder? I gave up in the 12th because Kelly, well, she's a sports fan but wasn't really feeling it. We wanted to watch our show. But the most impressive thing to me, I love watching these teams, but Shohei Ohtani is an absolute stud, superstar. 4 for 4 with 2 home runs, and then they started walking him. He reached base 9 times in the game. Unheard of. He single-handedly is helping them win games. If they had pitched to him, he would have won the game with a walk-off home run. But I would be more okay with the AI drive-up voice if it just said, please state your order, instead of trying to be all friendly. Hi, what can we get you for today? To fool me into thinking they're real. I would prefer that, but I imagine there's plenty of people the other way. They changed the schedule forever when they announced the winner. Announced yesterday's winner at noon when people were still posting thinking the winner would be announced the next day. Oh, I see. Okay. Misty? Not, it's even more impressive than that, because guess what? He's just amazing with the bat, but he's also a pitcher. No one does this. No one. Tonight, he is the starting pitcher for the Dodgers and the leadoff batter. And he will probably, and has done it before. There was one game where he hit, 4 home runs? And he pitched like 2 weeks ago. Like, he could do it again. Like, unbelievable what this man is doing. In my life, I never thought we'd see somebody that could bat .333 or higher and pitch. Did he pitch the entire game? I don't know. It's very rare for a pitcher to complete a game in the playoffs or the World Series because of what's on the line. Typically, they'll only let them go to around 100 pitches, and then they'll pull them. But if they're at 90 pitches, and let's say they're a righty, and the other team's really good righty stands up to bat, they'll substitute them for a left-handed pitcher because the odds are better for them. They really have to play chess when it comes to that. But if a pitcher's having a great game, they'll leave him in. But they've got to be having a really, really good game. It's amazing, Linder, to watch him play. So tiring to do both. I don't know. Like, compared to like playing football and trying to play offense and defense, which there's a kid on was the Panthers this year doing that. That is tiring. I don't know how tiring the batting is compared to pitching, but I mean, I couldn't do both. He's not the Babe Ruth of our time. Babe Ruth was the Shohei Ohtani of his time. I like that. I mean, there is a really good argument that if Shohei continues what he's been doing, and he can do it for another 10 years, he will be the greatest baseball player of all time. But he's got to continue to do it. He can't just bow out next year. He's got to build up more World Series victories and keep doing this. A flash in the pan, 3 seasons is not the best ever. But do it for 10, best ever. They would have, Chuck. Yep. Pitchers who bat risk injury in game. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Speaking of football, Skyler's team won league champs for the first time in 10 years. Yeah, go Skyler's team. That's awesome. Randy C. True, I did that in his FB, but the pitcher is in every often play, unlike other players who don't touch the ball. But yeah. I'm sure it's a little more tiring. But he did it 2 weeks ago. It was 3 or 4 home runs and pitched. So he's not too tired. He's gonna have a nice rest after the season, but I think he's on par with like a Brady in that he has skills, but his attention to the game, his study, his dedication to practice has taken him to another level. Like, there's probably other people who have more natural ability than Shohei, but Shohei puts in the work. And I doubt there's many. But there's probably somebody. Like, who was it? Manny Rodriguez, that used to play for the Indians once upon a time, was probably arguably one of the most talented baseball players to ever play the game. He just would not practice. He would not show up. He wouldn't do the thing. Like, he just wouldn't. Would you like for me to weigh in with my expert sports balls opinion? Yes, Priscilla, we would love to hear you. Please give us a synopsis of what you think the career of Shohei Ohtani will look like. What will be his final numbers? What will he accomplish? Like, I'd love to hear. Priscilla all of a sudden in like a sports commentator jacket with a patch and a microphone. Well, Bob, I would love to just have the clip to play for you now. All right, let's play some Twitchy Tides. First, second, and third will get paid out with a bug pack. If first has codename Kitty, they will get a 10 million woofie airdrop to their account. Don't get too excited. It's worth about $1.79 now. It's really dropped. Maybe not even that much, but it's a bonus prize nonetheless. Here we go. We're gonna kick this game off in 5, 4, 3. Hold on, I didn't enter. Hey, Mindy, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Poor Mindy's Mets are not in the World Series, but are you still watching the World Series and enjoying it, Mindy? I hope you are. We were just talking about it. Here we go. Kicking this game off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Best of luck, everybody. Joe Ball, whatever name you said, will go on to achieving 8 years of glory, just shy of the 2 you said they need. Some will still say he was the best player. Can we do that, hey, Twitter, remember this? Or whatever the thing is you do to make it come back later? We not go courtside to outfield reporter. Oh, now. We now go out courtside to outfield reporter and former goalie Priscilla Wilson. I thought you were peeking. I thought you were trying to say something in like broken English, and as I'm reading, I'm going, uh-oh, this is not going to play well. I was definitely not going to do any kind of accent or anything. As soon as I realized what it might be happening, I was like, oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. The first 3 in the alphabet will be the best. I love it. I would like to see a day where Priscilla does become a sports fan, but I don't think we will. I think she's too busy of a lady, too successful of a lady to be messing around watching 18-inning baseball games like me. To be fair, I was arting at the same time, but LOLs, no, I'm not trying to get in trouble. Thank you. Yay, first to die. Should win something for that. Nadu. He was the best punter in the history of the hockey team. Did you see him kick that field goal to score 4 runs when it went over the wall in the home run? And he spiked it. I'm out. Got the first down and everything. I love hearing, like, Macy's not into sports, and she will do that to some degree at points where she's like, why wouldn't they just do this? And I'm like, well, against the rules. Or because that makes no sense. But I'm always like happy when she's intrigued enough to learn a little bit, because right now it's challenging when we want to watch a sports game and she's not into it. Luckily, Kelly, and that's one of the things we bonded over, is a diehard football fan. Unfortunately, her team of choice is the Cleveland Browns, and so it's constant heartache around her side of the family. They're all Browns fans. Oh, Mindy just got knocked out, but she got 3rd place. Getting a bug pack. We got 2 left in the game. One of them could win. 10 million woofie. I'll get it out in a minute. Didn't even see your name as a perished fish. You must have been one of the first ones out. It was 14-love in the first quarter. All they needed was a home run to... Her family should have chosen a better color. Supposedly hot air will carry baseballs higher, so tonight we are hoping for more home runs. Oh, okay. No, Chuck. They may have the same record right now, but not the same team. No. Peeking. Oh, there's the Browns fan somewhere. Let them know. Go Patriots. I actually know quite a few Browns fans now because when I see something Browns, I'll bring it up and I'll be, oh, wow, I feel for you. A Browns streak doesn't sound like a good thing. Professor Josh got taken out by a depth charge, leaving him in second place. 1 home run shy of a complete game. Funko Photo Lady wins, and she gets a bug pack. Let's get that sent over to her. I'll mute this so we can send that out. Let's get some Halloween music back over. Let's look up bug pack for 2cbbg.wham. I heard that last night watching the game, said Linda. Really? Uh-oh. Am I out of bug packs? I think I am. Let me go see if there's some left. I don't know if he's still doing it or not. I'm gonna check Nefty Blocks. That's where he was doing it. I didn't want to grab too many and then not give them away. So I was very cognizant of that. I didn't want anybody calling me out and telling me I'm doing things I shouldn't. Well, they don't tell me. They tell other people. Uh-oh. Oh, bug pack for streamers. There we go. Okay, perfect. I'll grab another 25. Secure. Oh, I gotta log in again? Okay. All right, sure. All new passwords. Did I remember correctly? Hey, I did. Let's go. 2-factor authentication. I'm trying not to save my passwords in my computer. I'm trying to just follow my policy, my procedure. Michael. Oh, here? Well, it's Sully with a mask on. Is that what you're talking about? Try again. Secure claim. Oh, there we go. Okay, packs have been sent. Let me refresh. 2cbbg. Thank you, Mindy. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's the free one. No, the free one for today is in the upper left-hand corner. This one I created as a test for my whatnots, and I think it came out really good. So I cropped out just him. So much fun. So I did not design it. I used ChatGPT to design it. I wanted to see if I could take the standard one that I had and make a version of it using ChatGPT, and it worked great. I was really shocked because they're not known for being able, the AI, being able to do variations of things in that way. I thought so too, Mindy. I wish I had done it earlier and gotten it printed to give out for Halloween, but maybe next year I can do that. All right, let's get this sent over to Funko Photo Lady. 1 bug pack coming your way. I believe there's a new, unless it's already been completely claimed, I think there was a new bonus if you complete the set of bugs. So you might want to look into that on the Twitchy Tides website. Professor Josh, you're also getting a bug pack? Sending? My pleasure. Happy to be able to do it. Thank you to Pop Paragon. It's awesome. And Mindy got 3rd place. She snuck in here at just the right time. Just under the wire. Bug pack for Mindy. Yeah, I know, Walking Mirror. I'm sticking with it because I think it's hysterical. I should just shimmy in an extra finger. Like, make it look like it's taped on. Okay, let's play one more game real quick. This one will go faster than the last one. After that, we'll get into some gaming. Don't forget to claim your free NFT, upper left-hand corner, ! Free NFT in the chat on Twitch or over on YouTube. It's pinned at the top. Every day is Halloween. I don't believe every day. Machetes will do that. That's what it was, an accidental machete injury. Just add an index finger pointing up, number 1, simple fix. Well, except for that the hand doesn't allow for that extra finger in spacing. You'll notice the left hand is much wider than the right hand. So it'll be like a weird, like, it'll look like a broken finger. Like, it'll look like, hold on. So like I'm holding up the fist and then it'll look like this. Just a random finger coming out of that space between your thumb and your... Does that have a name? The space between your thumb and your index finger? What is that called, anyone? I don't remember that from biology. Whatever that area is. Seems dangerous. It's the area that you don't want a paper cut in, I promise you that. Or in between any of your fingers. That is the worst. That's like a whole Saw movie. Jazz to take off a shoe to count to 10. Jazz? Have the finger hanging from the cowboy, like he cut it off and decided to keep it just in case. Right, Walking Miracle? Same. The Nar Web Space. Oh, Thinar? Thinar Web Space. It sounds like a group that you would go online to talk about a movie or like Dungeons and Dragons. Have you joined the Thinar Web Space? We're talking about the latest book put out by Wizards of the Coast. I think it's called Skin or Webbing. I think you're right on the webbing thing. Waiting for Priscilla. I knew she'd come up with something. I think it's called a finger crotch. Somebody clip it. Priscilla says scientists call it a finger crotch. Flip it. It's from the duck DNA we have. Do we have duck DNA? How did that get in there is the bigger question. I'm a little concerned. All right, we're going to kick this game off in about 10 seconds. Make sure you get in there. Use your codename Kitty if you got it. Exclamation point play in the chat. We're kicking this game off in 5, 4. Savage, you got to type in all right to confirm you're human. I'll wait until you get that done, and then we'll count down from there. I don't want you to miss out just because of that. We're waiting on Savage. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure on Savage. In 5, 4, 3, 2, no, Chuck, 1. Here we go. We got some initial roars right off the bat. We've lost Jungle Banano and Monster Pete. We've got some spinning action and a lot of codename kitties in this tank. Whoa. A bunch of people just got taken out. Cutie Beck, Linder, 77, Valor and Vellum, Otang, 99, Mindy, who got 3rd place in the last game, Ooga, Funko Photo Lady, who got 1st place in the last game, me, this is rigged, Calaird, and more. Going Tonto just got knocked out with Honey Bunches, Punked, 11490, Cutie Beck, and Linder, 77. Still a lot of codename kitties roaming around this tank. There went a poppin' stock. Oh, Tarjaran Puma, Nadu 6, and Darth Wacko. And now our percentage of codename kitties has dropped. 5 left. 2 of these people get nothing. 3 of them get a prize. Let's see where we land. Good, a well-placed roar. Oh, look at that. You may have saved more than yourself on that one. Not saying any names. Nice. Oh, both of our remaining codename kitties got knocked out. Savage and Walking Miracle. I can't believe it. We're left with 3. These are our winners. There's a serious flex going on right now on that screen. Sither Jedi in 3rd, P-King in 2nd, and Geek Drifter in 1st. Congratulations, Geek Drifter. Let's get that mute on before you all have to run away to the bathroom. All right, Geek Drifter is getting a bug pack, right meow. I cannot believe we have another possible Sully pin tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. I mean, there is a pin, but I mean, I possibly might get one tomorrow. I tried for you, Savage. I tried. I wanted to see your name on that leaderboard. Your fish just couldn't cut it. Couldn't cut it. Why do all skeletons play pianos? Because they have no organs. I love it. I miss the bad jokes on the Funcast. Sither Jedi flexing that beautiful fish. Getting a pack. A bug pack coming to you right meow. There we go. All right, there it is, gang. We played a couple games. That's usually what we do. I appreciate you being here. I do want to play a little bit of the Fortnite because I played Saturday some and I had a blast and got a couple victories for myself. But I'd like to continue that. So just another reminder to make sure you get your Nerds Unite NFT. You can fill out the form until the very end. Don't forget to know Whatnot tomorrow. Yes, Whatnot on Thursday. Possible stream Friday at a different time. Still figuring out the logistics on our schedule for Friday, but I'm pretty sure I could do like an 11 to 2 or 11 to 3, and I might try to do that because I would like to hang with you guys a little bit before everybody gets into their Halloween, and maybe there is something I could do to get this in your hands or in your wallet. Maybe. We'll see. So be sure you come back by on Friday. And then please, before you forget, a couple of things I do need from everybody. One, absolutely. I could maybe do that too, Funko Photo. One, absolutely make sure that you mark your calendars for the weekend of November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. That's just a little over 3 weeks away. Because that's going to be our big Extra Life weekend. And then I still didn't put out the tweet and the post, even though I created it. I'm going to have to do that today or tomorrow. I need all y'all to help push that information out there. Find a couple bucks, go get that change and go feed it to the thing at the Kroger without the S, to make sure you have some money if that's what it takes. And if you have any ideas on what we can do for Extra Life, if you have any connections, friends, family, or otherwise that can help us out in raising money for the kids, make sure you bring it to our attention. We're making the schedule for everyone now on when we'll be streaming, but it will start for sure at noon on November 21st. Oh, I know something I need. Let me put this in my spreadsheet. I need mods. Is there anyone who would want to volunteer who knows you got to definitely be there for the majority of November 21st? I'm going to need a couple more mods because I don't know what kind of craziness we're going to get from the general community when we're on the front page. Priscilla says trick or treat box game where it's 4 amazing prizes and 1 terrible prize. I like that idea a lot. Funko Photo Lady says I'll be there for sure. So let me say add mods, not moods. We can, if you want to continue to do it afterwards, then maybe we can, but you don't have to. I just need some people during that time. Darth Wacko for sure. Darth Wacko, I didn't ask, I don't think. But would you, if you want to be part of our streaming team, we're still building out that schedule. Just send me a message and let me know if you'd like to stream as part of the Extra Life team. You don't have to. I'm just putting it out there. I just thought I hadn't talked to you about it. The terrible prize is a box of nothing. Well, you let me decide that. It'll be a secret. Okay, Savage, I got you. I want to do as much planning as I can to make that day better. Priscilla, we talked about, I don't know if you were here for that part. You did hear the announcement. We're going to be on the front page. But I'm trying to figure out the best way with all these people coming through real quick. Because I know they'll come in and they'll go, what's this fool about? Oh, I don't care, I'm on. But if we could catch a mid, what's this fool all about? Wait a minute, he's giving away a Turtle Beach Pro controller worth $250. How do I win that? And on the screen, we've made it very clear that donating $1 gives you a chance to win. And we can get several hundred people to donate $1. That's beautiful. We can get several thousand people to donate $1 or even $2, $3, even better. So I'm trying to come up with ways to do that by incentivizing with some really good prizes. Randy C said, I once saw a dwarf climbing down a prison wall. I thought to myself, that's a little condescending. I did not write that. Okay, Darth Orga, sounds good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add you to our group. And if you decide you don't want to be part of it, you can always back out. But I'm going to add you over here on our Twitter group where we're talking about all this. There you go. what I'm looking for commitment from people who are going to stream during our big Extra Life weekend is just you got to stream for like a 3-hour shift. If you can't do 3, 2 maybe, but 3 would be preferable. And you got to be, on camera, playing games, or doing whatever, talking, convincing people, hopefully to donate some money, and that you'll try to raise at least a couple $300, something like that. I don't want people to join the team and raise $5. Kind of defeats the purpose. But given this front page access we have now, I'm hoping it'll be good for the whole team. So. Priscilla said, I think there will need to be some instant prizes such as stickers to keep them interested and keep them around. Saying they could win a prize that's not mailed out until the end of the year may not be appealing to those with low attention spans. I do agree with that. I was thinking about saying donate the money and we're going to pick the winner at the end of our stream today. And then also for everybody that donates, if you're here at a certain time, we're going to have another prize we're going to give away, but you got to be here. So like 2 reasons to want to donate $1 or 2 and be in it is my thought. That's my thought. Walking Miracle also agreed? Okay, I'll put her on there. Thank you. I missed the note, but I appreciate you calling it out. Okay, got it. Thank you. Let me switch my monitors around. It used to really wig out the computer, but now it barely stutters when I do that after having to do the full reformat. Let's see if this bad boy holds. Camera looked a little jittery there for a second. What's happening? Oh, that was weird. I hope I'm not getting drift on this. Oh yeah, Jace gave me the controller. I got to get that thing plugged in. Jace gave me he had an extra elite controller, which is not cheap. Those things are like $200 and something. He gave me one. So I have a replacement controller if this one starts to get to bad drift or something. Or actually, I like that controller a lot. All right, going into Fortnite. I'm going to warm up with a game of Blitz. And then if anybody else wants to join, we can put together a team. That's not right. That's right. There we go. Yeah, the Simpsons stuff is coming. Somebody was saying, was it you, that the Treehouse of Horror is on there? I got to look into that. I haven't checked that out yet. Can I get this up on here somewhere? He's drooping. He's falling. Hate when that happens. I just got home from work. I may be able to play shortly. Perfect. I joined, but Tuesday I'm always working. Well, hey, good to have the paycheck. I wish we could have you, but I understand. So I think Kang and Kodo's following the back. Yeah, I've seen that. I have seen that. November 2nd is the full release. Cool. We'll be able to play it. I don't know if it'll still be around for Extra Life, but that'll be fun. All right, I'm going to play a Blitz solo. Whoa, I have 39 to claim? Hold on, let's do that. Wait, where is this? Oh, that's right. You go over here. How do I have 39? 16 there? I just claimed a bunch of stuff the other day. 300 V-Bucks. Let's go. Ooh, I got some new Power Ranger skins. How come it's not? Oh, got to go to the next thing there. Okay. I hardly ever even look at the stuff I get. Oh, you know what, Nadu? I actually really enjoyed playing Pokemon Go. Or Pokemon, not Pokemon Go. There's a lot to it, right? To actually play a game. To know the cards and the possible moves and all that stuff. Claim all. But it's the most old man thing I've had to deal with. I'm wearing my new contacts. I did not have readers. I hate that I even have to say this out loud. I couldn't read most of the details on the card. So here I am. We're playing Pokemon. Me, Jace, and a couple of people that are definitely in their like 30s. And I'm all like holding the card out. And I'm like, what does that card say? Can you read that? Like, so sad. I hate it. I hate that it's a thing. But hey, at least I have my vision somewhat. So I've enjoyed Fortnitemares, but Surprise Blitz hasn't changed much lately. Yeah, I agree. It is kind of surprising. I need to change the category here. And I use the new... Meld has an ability to do it now, but for some reason, the first time I load Meld, it won't let me do that. I have to close Meld and reopen it for that to work, which is weird. But let me just go change it here. Creator dashboard. Old man screaming about tiny cards. Well, mostly the tiny print, but same but different. Yeah. Same but different. Edit stream info, not just chatting. How about board? Done. Okay. Uga says, I'm all blitz. There's Kang and Kodos on the screen. Until The Simpsons comes out. It's going to be fun. Blitz is now Walking Dead. Maybe finally updated. Oh, cool. States the person can't read the computer without glasses. You feel the pain. Ooh, we moving. Footsteps. I hear the footsteps. There he is. Thought I saw a second person. Nah, dude. You think so, huh? I'll never understand. Like, I guess I do understand a little bit, but I find it surprising that one of the goals to get us is to get streamers to do things they don't want to do, things that are embarrassing. I guess it's just natural that people like to see those things, but I think it's funny. Oh, nobody came to me. Yep. Oh, I already have that one. What are the odds? Oh, he killed that guy. Oh, no, he didn't. No, not like this. Oh, are you kidding me? That baseball bat was so powerful. He was moving good. Just killed a man. I thought that guy got killed initially by the other one. He did not. That bat was very powerful. Is that like a one-hit melee situation that I wasn't aware of? Everybody claim your free NFT for today? I still have not done it, but I want to go back and find out how many weeks I've been doing the free NFT and how many free NFTs in total I've given away. That's going to take a bit of work. I think I could maybe get ChatGPT to help me find any NFT that says this NFT was given away on blah, blah, blah Tuesday. It follows the naming that I've done. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Nadu? Like, I mean, clearly you bring those things up a lot, so you enjoy it as well, or you just know that it brings in big bucks. So what? There's a good question. Then what could I do other than the one chip challenge? Because I don't want to destroy my stomach. Are there other things I could do that would move the needle? Is this like the prison from Walking Dead? Is that what it's supposed to be? Well, they all have the same schema, but I've made a ton of stuff with that schema. I don't really make a bunch of different ones. Yeah, it should be easy, but I've made it complicated. Need 3 shotguns, probably. I've never landed here before. Oh, gross, Natty. Again, this is not Walmart, so it's not that I don't have anything against them other than just personal preference, really. As far as I know, they haven't put a bunch of small businesses out of work. But there's the bat that took me out last time. Let's get that bad boy. That bat boy. A lot of bots fighting out there. I hear them all. Oh, there's another good one. Where's this fight taking place? Oh, look how easy that took him out. Holy crap, that thing's powerful. But he also probably had his shield down. Already have that one. Here comes the storm. Oh. What is that shoddy? Eva shotgun? I don't know that one. Do I probably don't want that. Wait, is that a crown? It's not, but it is an even better version of that weapon that I already had a great version of. There's a crown, though. I've got the broom, so if I get up on top and get into something heated, I can get out of there. If I can get on top. There we go. Couldn't land a shot to save my life there. I got pinged. Doing that. The guy's down there. Three people. Got him. There he is. No! Thought I had him. I thought I had him. It's Negan's bat. That makes sense with it being The Walking Dead. I thought I had him. One more. One more of those. The storm was at my back. That wasn't helping. And then I missed a couple of key shots, but I thought I had him. I certainly had the right weapon at the right distance for it. Oh, Chuck. All right, let me finish this one real quick and then I'll pick you up. Sorry about that. I didn't know you were ready. I do want to try to get one victory here. I think you could do a fitness pledge. If I receive X dollars, I'll do a 5K marathon in 2026. I mean, yeah. Do you think that's enough to move the needle with somebody? Like, would they do that just to see it happen? I think we'd be better off to say, you know, I'll eat this whole package of hot dogs or something. But I'm still open. We keep brainstorming. Oh, there's some good stuff right on the deck. Some instant weapons. I heard you. Looked like it was a bot, but that fool was all over me. This shotgun sucks. Ooh, triple threat, eh? Where'd this guy go? There was somebody else hanging around here. I think that's the same one. Oh, did you do the Disney ones? That's awesome. Silly stickers. That definitely worked for Curtis the Cutie. So that's probably a good idea. I could pretty easily do a 5K, I think. More challenging would definitely be a longer run. Like, I could do a 5K in under the required time, the minimum time at least. That's fair to say. Could I do a good time? No, probably not. It's been a long time since I've really run. I've just been doing a bunch of walking. Silly stickers or barrettes and add them to your face and beard with each donation and wear them for the duration of the stream. Yeah, I think that would do pretty well. Oh, Negan's bad again. Yes, please. Oh, I better replenish my... I got no health or shield I can replenish right now. Ooh, that's a real person. God bless. All right, back to the lobby. I needed that health. Intervals is what I did in the past. Run, walk. Oh, yeah, I've done that before. That really helped me build up my endurance. I used to run like 0.9 miles, then walk 0.2. 0.9 miles, walk 0.2, run 0.9, walk 0.2. And then I got to the point where I could just run a straight 3 or 5 miles at a decent pace. Not sprinting, of course, but But it's been a while. I'm definitely not in that shape right now. To do true running, it takes... You got to get your cardio back. Okay, I don't see you in Epic. I don't see you... Xbox, there we go. Hate that system. I said 5K because I don't want you to go and kill yourself if you feel you could do the others. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Extra Life would even give you a jersey or top to wear. I don't know about that, but... Wind spray, yeah. Oh, Chuck got the Toxic Peely. I don't want to play Blitz. And I'll open up the Discord in case you want to jump in. You don't have to. His head blocks the crosshair. Oh, that is really annoying. Amazon. They're at our house so much. They probably think they live here. Checkity, chuck.
Hello. I got a little case of laryngitis, so.
Oh, no. Well, I hope you get to feeling better soon.
People are happy I'm losing my voice.
Especially your employees, huh?
Yeah, well, I guess. I let them do their thing.
That's just the kind of boss I need.
I only hear from you when they screw up.
Yeah, I would prefer that. I've had both kinds of all kinds of managers.
One moment.
The worst is the one that hovers over you. Oh, it didn't work. All right, where are we headed? I have some things I need to do. Eliminate opponents at Creepy. There's Kang and Kodos. I need to tell Kyle Powers about that. He loves The Simpsons and Kang and Kodos. I don't know if he's ever played Fortnite. He's not much of a video game guy, I don't think. Pinball? Yes. Video games? Not so much. Like we're gonna have some company, I think.
I count 2, 3, 4.
There might be a phone booth over here though, as well. Sometimes there is. For Scream, I think I see one.
I'm gonna head to the end, this side here where there's
Blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head that way.
Oh, there's no
Those
Scream
people there.
phone booth.
Got one person landing near us.
No weapons in that. Fantastic.
Bunch of toilet paper in here.
Oh, yay. Everybody can use that.
Yeah, it's right here. Being shot at.
Oh my god, he didn't miss a shot. I heard him a little. He just broomed away. I'm moving around to the backside of this cabin.
I'm coming to get you. No, thank you.
Uh-oh, footsteps.
I got one shot.
There's a weapon, I just dropped it. There you go. To the left. Nice. Glad I dropped that.
Thank you. That worked out because I hit him with the last bullet in the chamber.
Oh, chainsaw coming in. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did you get him?
No, we took off running. We need to find ammo. Got 2 guns, no weapon. Get you your gun back once I find some ammo. Cause
No, I have 2.
right
You're
now it's
good.
gonna be
I still have one.
useless.
There's somebody. I just saw somebody running around over here. Chainsaw's back. Crap, coming to you.
I'm down. Finish me off. There's 2. Just run away.
Oh, what? Right as I do this. Are you kidding me?
I got hit by 2 of them. Hit them once and then both of them.
Crap. I need 8 seconds before I can enable this thing again. Oh, my sound just went out. For no reason. Why did the sound have to go out? Oh, now there's a guy on a chainsaw following me? Oh,
That's the same guy who killed me.
I was looking further down the ravine. I didn't realize he was right there. Yeah, they chased me that
and
whole
they
time.
teabagged you too. What
I'll
a
never
loser.
recover. Let me restart my app. The sound just quit on me. Nope, this is one of my problems. I gotta fully reboot the Xbox. Such horse crap. I don't know if it's the Xbox or the capture card. But it happens. Not normally while I'm using it, just I'll go in there and there's no sound, but hopefully this fixes it. But is it limited edition TP, said Uga. I saw that, but I forgot to say it. Says it's coming on. All the PlayStation people would say, get a PlayStation. There it goes. I'm on audio.
See that the new Halo game will be available on PlayStation?
Yeah, I heard that. It's crazy. No
It's
audio.
called the Campaign Redo.
Campaign Redo? Is that what they're calling it for real?
Whatever the last one was, Combat is Campaign Evolved.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. It might be my capture software.
Well, it said that you had left the game chat or the
Really?
Discord briefly too.
Oh, weird. I wonder if my graphics card did that thing it does sometimes. That's Stream Deck. Like, I can't even... Where's the capture card? Control-Delete is doing nothing right now. That's really strange. Well, let's see. Where the crap is Control-Alt-Delete? That's not doing anything on my PC. That's really weird. Oh, wait. Now it's trying. Passenger...